before you even knew my alarm clock went off. Ow, my back.
Mm-hmm. Here we go again. All right. 2 likes. Shit. Somebody lurking. Where's my lurker?
You're a slacker. You're a fucking slacker.
What up, Dev? How you doing? And we'll throw that out there.
Oh, hi, baby.
What a day.
Oh, it's good to have someone here with me again.
Nothing good, huh? Sorry to hear that. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I have a beverage. Yeah. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Tanya. Singularity. Devra. Hey, everybody. Hi. Yeah, I just muted it for a second so I could go get a drink. All sound okay. Good to hear. Thule Mike, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Joseph, welcome back. The double froggy.
I know.
God, get sometimes is ever going to heal. How long does it take for a butt to heal like that? We find out tomorrow, call somebody. Can't get my eye healed.
What are our chances of just picking up viewers randomly on D Live? Is that a thing?
I put Pop loves you all.
Tow truck. What's up, man? I joined D Live, but it's not too busy there yet. Okay.
Okay.
New subscriber, Sean Knowles. Thank you very much. Good God. Oh, my goodness. Cheers to Tires. He's still over there cheersing and shit.
He just went off.
He just went off. All right.
He just went off because he wanted to talk to Pops. I had to take him
Oh, yes.
the thing
Well,
for Pops. So I told him that Pops said that he loved.
go to others
Loved
you know at
everybody.
D Live and friend their friends. There you go. Yeah.
Now you opened up the chat yourself, so it should be on yours.
Yeah. But it's out under both the game
Yeah, on
experience
both of
and
you.
yeah.
So are they on yours or mostly on the game one?
They're on mine right now.
Okay, because when I end up going to the wrong one all the time and I can't see all the chats.
Yeah. We got 9 viewers, about 5 people chatting. What canoes? Oh shit.
There's the like button. You got 9 chatters and 8 likes.
Yeah, really, no shit.
Punch them like buttons, people.
Hello, Crunchwrap. Welcome to chat. I got stabbed in the hand today, no worries. Well, right on, Bill. How'd you manage that? Angry X? Yeah, Tanya, that's what I'm saying. We need more information on that. Yo quiero Taco Bell? Ooh, excuse me. Good God. That was horrible.
Hey, Kimmy, in my big pillbox, there's some crackers in there. They still in there?
Yeah, your pillbox is still in your room.
I was way over there. I can't possibly reach.
Right on, Crunchwrap. I thought it was a good one.
Way the fuck over there. You always have a way to move that shit around where I can't reach it. Way on the other side of the
All right,
goddamn room.
just hold on.
Well, you get them when you come in there. Over there in the seat and chair. I need it over here. Where
Angry X with a blade, never good. That's right, Sing. That's never a good thing.
Where's that?
Yeah, I know. I set it over here because I was going to do your.
Uh-oh. We have somebody in the green room. Tow truck.
Right over there.
Right, Sing. What up, man? Never a good thing.
Hey, yo.
And there's your.
How you doing tonight, man?
Oh, you guys, I want to tell you this story, man.
Oh, there you go.
I'm contemplating getting banned from Facebook, but I have at least one special purpose for it is to communicate with my sister because it works and I do, but I don't go there. I don't visit. I don't pay attention.
Right.
I don't have a lot of friends. The friends that I do have are immediate family and people that I know, like, have known forever. So it's not like I am a Facebooker, you know. I just have. But the other day I was thinking about getting kicked off, so I put this really cool banner up there that's got a bigger blue fuck you hand.
Yeah.
Like thumbs up, but it's a fuck you.
Right.
And then I made it like 10 years ago. It's got that, and then it says, "You like this, right?" Remember how Facebook used to be?
Yeah.
The fuck you like this, so I got fuck you like this, right? So I put that up. Maybe they're mad at me, but then anyway, I was sharing that picture to a different new platform that I found. I can tell you about if you're interested. It was really cool bunch of people. So where's my story? Yeah, man. So whatever, this new Skype thing got installed on my toolbar. I have no idea where it came from. It just showed up.
Okay.
A chat thing where you can go to Skype and you can
Yeah.
pick your different background or whatever you want.
Yeah. You muted yourself, Joe.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. So I sent that link to my sister's phone, right, on Messenger to we could try it out, see how
Right.
it worked. So I'm doing that and I'm doing that. And it was cool. And I showed it to her. I come back and my computer's been acting a little funny. So I thought, well, I'll just shut down all these various tabs. I'll shut down my browsers and I'll do a clean restart because I had already done a cleanup earlier today. I cleaned up my browser. I cleaned up my system files.
All right.
Last night I got a great big update from Microsoft. Took like an hour to install the fucking thing.
Oh shit.
Huge updates, you know. But whatever. And then so this thing appeared down in my toolbar. Whatever. Skype. So I tried it. Works. It's cool. And then so I go to Facebook to share the link with my sister, the invite code, and I never use Chrome for much of anything except searches because I like it. It's got voice search, you know. And I have one badge down there for Facebook and a couple other ones, but I never use it. So I hit the Facebook thing, and it pops up a YouTube video up in my whatchamacall browser, opens it up, and starts playing it. And it's about racism and yeah, these blacks are talking about, well, we all know that Joe Biden won, but you know, if you see something, you got to say something, and we want you to report, you know, racism and you know, mask haters and things like that. I didn't pay much attention to it. That was just a very brief overview. But it was playing in the background. It was just these voices, and I couldn't really figure out where they were coming from, so I didn't know how to mute them because I didn't open it. So
Are you set
I
for
did that 4
tonight,
times.
or
I
do
hit
you
the Facebook
want
thing,
anything else?
and it opened that 4 times in a row.
I think I'm good, Mom.
And then I took in what the hell did I do? I went to show it to somebody, and of course that time it didn't happen.
Right.
But I've been using that badge, that shortcut in my Google browser underneath the thing, you know, the
Now
little
you know you
thing.
messed up.
Hit that Facebook. I've been using that for years, and it always brought me to Facebook.
Today's Saturday.
Hit it. It brings me to a propaganda about you gotta
Oh shit.
quit being racist, and you gotta accept Joe Biden, and you gotta report people that aren't wearing their masks. And man, it just freaked the fuck out of me, and I'm so pissed. And you know, it makes me want to turn away from the whole goddamn computer altogether, man. You know. Anyway, that's my story. I had to share that, man. That's just too nuts, too bizarre, the things they do to us. Here, yeah, bear witness, take action 2, continuing the conversation on racial injustice. Stream 3 hours, YouTube original. Here, let me get you guys the link for this shit. I ain't even, man. I mean, y'all know me, I ain't that bright. I can't make shit like this up. Just can't do it. Here, paste. Yeah, that link in there is what happened when I hit the Facebook badge. They give me this shit and start playing it automatically. Oh, so then I paused it and I copied it and I brought it over to Firefox, right?
Yeah.
I use Firefox for everything. And Oh, so
And what about
that means the
Kroger's?
Chrome
Does
tab
it
is
sell
open
any
in the background down in my
hot
tray.
stuff on
It starts
Sundays?
playing all by itself. Yeah, it just starts playing. And I hear these voices again, and I was like, well, what the hell? What
Does
do I got
Kroger
open, you
sell
know?
any of your hard
I didn't
stuff
have
on
nothing open.
Sundays?
There's nothing left. Quit
So you
peeking.
can do that.
Quit peeking around the corner. Go away, dude.
I just have to go early. Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't nothing left.
WTPC calls to declare limited martial law.
I gotta let the boys out one last time
We the
because
people
I forgot
convention.
9 o'clock coming
Yeah.
one day.
Well, pull them. Just knock them out with a screwdriver and a hammer, Bill. Pulling teeth is for pussies. Just knock them out.
Oh, try that blanket out. Ain't that a bit?
Did Joe see my comment? Tanya, Facebook does it all the time. Turn off autoplay on your Facebook video settings. Yeah, but Tanya, it wasn't a Facebook thing. It rather than going to Facebook, it went to YouTube to a video and played that video. Any other time I go to a video, I have to press play. I did, Tanya. I have trouble multitasking. I kind of forget about the chat sometimes.
Yeah, it's messed up. It's messed up. They just put shit on your computer. It's like you didn't ask for that shit. You know what I mean? And it's probably something hidden in the. You said they did an update. It was probably something from the update.
Yeah, pull my teeth, Bill. Yeah, do that. Yeah, I need that. You got to bring a digger though, because a bunch of them are busted off. Because when I hammered them off with a screwdriver, I kind of didn't get the roots. So you got to get the roots too. You got to bring an excavator. Yep. The quicker you get here, the better I'll be. Well, I got pliers. I mean, I got some nice welding pliers. I got some pretty decent pliers, but I don't know. Maybe they're not small enough. Maybe mine are too big. Better bring your own just to be safe. Because, like I say, I mean, I use a hammer and a screwdriver, so.
What up, Wiz?
What's up? What's up, man?
There's Wizard. How goes?
Oh man, I got I got the dice sprayed out. At least 2 sets of them cleared out and finished. I got another patio cooler. I got the hinges on the gas strut, got the cooler in it, and I didn't get much more done. But I also built a table for my cook stove.
There you go.
Yeah, shit, dude. I just been getting shit done.
Oh yeah.
I've been thinking about trying to invent a dice drilling machine for you, or not a machine, but a fixture that would do it. Because I don't know. I've done a lot of drilling and stuff like that. I've made different fixtures where you drop in a piece here and do these, and then drop in another piece and then do these, and then So I kind of have a plan. I was really thinking of having the drill from underneath, right, and then a table, right, and then so you would just handle the cube, right?
Right.
You wouldn't be pulling down on the drill or lifting the table or any of that stuff. It would just that the bit would stick through the table ever so much.
Right.
And then you just drop in a block for, you know what I mean? And then it would do it this way. And then if you turn it, then it would do it that way. So you really with one hand, you could drop in the pieces that are the jig, the fence, right? The fence. And then with the other hand, you just press the block on there. And Yeah. If I had weed, I'd have had it figured out, but I ain't got none, so you're kind of screwed there.
You're right. What's he doing, Ranger? What's
Hi,
he
Ranger.
doing?
Hi, Ranger.
What's he doing, Ranger? What's up? What's up? What's he doing?
Who's your good boy?
Yeah, he does that one. I was trying to get him on the screen here.
Hi, buddy. Oh, you shy?
Yeah, he's kind of shy. Yeah, he is. Dude, he is so big, and he's only 11 months old.
Yeah, he's gonna be a big old boy.
Oh my lord! Yeah, I was like, yeah, he's about 110 pounds now.
Oof.
Yeah, he's not even a year old. Like I said, his daddy's 200 plus pounds, and like I said, he's gonna be a beastie boy. He's gonna be.
Yeah, no shit.
He's pulling. I already got him trained for recon around the property.
Oh, cool.
And he started chasing cars, dude. Like, you bastards are driving through my territory.
Yeah.
He's getting pissed off at him for driving through his yard. He's like, I was like, you can't mess with the moving machines. The moving machines will kill you.
Yeah.
Real. Oh, but he loves cookies.
I was stumbling around on Twitch the other night, and I ran into some good old boys that have developed a website. And they're all veteran patriots, pretty hardcore bunch, and they just started it, and it's really cool. It's set up, I don't know, on a template, but I put a couple things up there and made a lot of friends and shared a lot of really cool stuff, man. There's some really super cool people there.
Yeah.
If you want, if I can put the link in, y'all can check it out. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, drop the link, man.
Drop a link, man. Yeah.
It functions just like Sensor Wars, but the people there are real deal. Oh,
And what is the deal with Sensor Wars? I went to go there today, and it's down.
I put up a picture of a very good looking native gal sitting there with a full headdress on and her full, very full breasts out, and it said, Happy Thanksgiving, but this from I forgot what her name was or whatever, but it said just a reminder, if the natives would have killed a donkey,
No, club, not too long.
Thanksgiving, we'd all be getting a piece of ass for Thanksgiving. I thought it was fun and funny, but I really got past me that was nudity, and he came and said, "Hey man, that's nudity," and I apologized and hope it didn't cause him any problems, and he said, "No, it wasn't a problem, but it was inappropriate and can't have it." And he was real nice about it, and then that's the last I heard of him. Now I go to sign in, and it's just like code ended error. PR code ended error.
You put more wood in the fire?
Oh, yeah.
But as far as the layout, I guess I thought that Ben had constructed that site, but as it turns out, these fellas here have the exact same. I guess Smiley told me it's just a template that they buy from somewhere.
Right.
So I guess I thought that Ben was this genius that had constructed that site, but it's just a template you buy off.
Right. But no, still managing it, having the connections and the software and the servers.
Right.
Thing.
Oh, right. Well, I knew that too, but it just now didn't occur to me. I guess I thought that he. All right. I don't know much, man, but I get by pretty good. But here's another site. These guys are cool, man. There's a Twitch video where they were talking about it and stuff, and I don't know. I'm thinking that You'll really like it, Wiz. I think you really will.
Oh yeah.
As far as the mood of the people that are there and the activity and
Okay, so you still haven't dropped the link though.
yeah,
You
dude.
should see this dog. He is just going crazy. He's over here just acting like a like a puppy, you know.
Right?
Uh,
He wants to go outside so bad. No. You cannot chase the neighbor's cows. All right? They do not want to be chased.
Oh my goodness.
He does too. In fact, she doesn't really care, but uh, he got over there. He knows how to get in their yard now. Well, they're
Hey Cynthia, welcome back to chat. Yes, we're all alive and kicking.
and he got over there and he's like he's wanting to play with the cows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, check this out, man. This is me. He's right head to head.
Yep.
That's
His head's as big as yours
I
are.
know on the video it looks like this cute fuzzy puppy, right? Just a monster fuzzy puppy. Yes, yes.
so you can relate it to somebody else.
Right. His head is as big as mine. He has the ass. He's so silly. Just so silly, bro.
Tongue's about a foot long.
Oh yeah, you know.
He can lick you from across the room, man.
Right. What are you doing? What are you doing? We want to play.
Well,
But no, yeah, that's cool, man.
Play with me.
I just I keep forgetting. I keep getting interrupted by this guy. But what we're talking about?
that's all right. I need a cigarette anyway. I don't know. You know, it's one of those things that makes you want to throw your computer at the wall. Oh, I don't know if you heard the previous conversation about how I hit the Facebook shortcut and it brought me to a YouTube freaking propaganda video.
Really?
Yeah, it happened 4 times in a row, and then I tried to show it to somebody else. And I don't know, the damn thing fucking heard me, I suppose. And then it started to want to work properly. But yeah, I don't know if you can see the chat, but previously I put the propaganda video in the chat. Really some junk, man. Really some bad junk from.
Yeah, dude. They are doing everything they can to keep the truth in the shadows. I'm telling you, they really think that they can stop us from seeing the light.
Wow. Yeah.
They really think they can keep the people from being awake.
Well, it's a little bit late for that.
I know, right? I know.
You know what I've heard? You know what I've heard, Wiz? I've heard that Joe Biden went to Mitch McConnell and asked him to make a plea deal if he would concede the presidency, that he would get immunity for his crime. That's what Mike Adams is telling people about on naturalnews.com.
Real?
Yes, sir. And if you go to this other place that's
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that.
Well, no.
Well, the only reason I'm entertaining it is because Biden is a slimy motherfucker like that. And if he thought the ship was sinking, he might try to sneak out of it.
Yeah, well, I get that. He has no morals. He wouldn't have any.
You know, he'd definitely sell out his own people in a heartbeat. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Especially now he knows they're going to kill him.
Right.
And
they plan to kill him anyway.
Yeah, I don't think he understood that until just recently.
Yeah, they were going to kill him. Whether he got in office or not, he was going to be dead. And they were going to COVID it. They were going to COVID his ass.
Yeah.
They were going to COVID his ass.
Yep.
He actually said that on television the other day, that if there was a controversy between him and
Kamala,
He'd catch a disease and step down.
He'd catch a disease and go away. Right.
That's what he said. And then the other thing about have you heard his rendition of how he sprained his ankle or got hairline fractures in his ankle?
No, but I'm
Check
sure
it
it's
out.
bullshit.
No, I can get this. This is for real. This is what he said in an interview. He said, I was getting out of the shower and my little pup dropped a ball for me to play fetch with him. And I bent down to pick it up. And while I was in the alley on my way to the bedroom, I jokingly reached down to grab the dog's tail, and he scrambled and shuffled a rug that I tripped on. That's how it happened. That's what he said. That's almost a direct quote of his explanation of how he got a splintered and fractured freaking ankle. And you know what? His dog is about as big as yours, Wiz. It's a goddamn big old black German Shepherd named Major.
He don't deserve
and
a
he
dog.
called it a little pup.
Right.
But I can find that link.
You forgot the peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes.
Brittle boners at his age. That's right.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah, and then what? I was watching another guy who likes to watch the air traffic, and he was saying that on a normal day there's about 250 military flights in the air,
Yeah.
but after the election there's like been up to around 1,000, and the average in the past since then has been about 750. But he was specifically tracking some flights to these obscure islands and back and forth, bringing people from the island to America and back to the island, then returning to America. And there's been a couple of big flights to Gitmo.
Wow.
So,
Yes, he does, Crunch Wrap. He's a sick fuck.
Yeah, I mean, the arrests are happening. There's a lot of people that are going to go down for this. That's why we have so many whistleblowers, because these people have been approached with, "Hey, you're going to go to fucking jail for this shit that you did
forever."
Sure. Okay, it's like death kind of shit because it's called sedition and treason. Okay, messing with the elections the way you did is a penalty, death.
Well, but there's only two penalties for treason, and that's either life imprisonment without possibility of release or death. Now, if you're one of the lucky ones and we don't have to shoot you in the face, maybe other arrangements could be reached. You know how that goes. They tell on their boss, and they tell on their boss, and hopefully you get the big boss.
Well, right, and all the other little bullshit crimes that would happen around them,
Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You scrape up all that shit.
But
that's why we got so many whistleblowers.
Right.
Sorry.
But Wiz, you're not really implying that the whistleblowers.
Oh, and by the way, I think they're gonna kill that blonde girl with the braids in Georgia.
Yeah, she's
the nexus. She is the connection point between that station and whoever was running that show. Whoever was calling the shots.
They're gonna COVID that bitch.
Yeah, she's gonna go away.
Her lungs are gonna explode one day.
So. Yeah.
Who was the one that that General Flynn posted about the car accident? Somebody.
That was Kelly Loeffler's assistant.
Assistant? Yeah.
And he was dating Governor Kemp's daughter.
Right.
So that was a hit. That was a hit to send a warning to them to back off the recount in Georgia.
Oh, speaking of Georgia, the Trump rally was in Georgia tonight.
Yeah.
I guess I missed it.
Right Side Broadcasting has it. You can watch it whenever you like.
I'm gonna do that, man. I'm gonna
go. Yes, the governor of Georgia's daughter.
I'm gonna check out.
Guess what? Now he's like, "Fuck it, you bastards! We're gonna do an audit with the signatures."
Yeah, signature audit now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Georgia's going to flip, and then Pennsylvania will fold in the mass. Michigan's going to be fucking triggered, and Minnesota's going to fall with it.
Now
Arizona,
you're getting somewhere.
right? Arizona and Nevada, they're going to find out it was the same people running both those states.
Right, but Arizona and Nevada are going to end up being a wash because the courts are just going to squash those votes.
No, it looks like Arizona. Too many people pissed off in Arizona. There's too many people pissed off in Arizona.
And that means my weed dude's here. I'll catch you all later.
All right, later, man.
But the really is going to fuck them up is when they find out New Mexico and California went for Trump.
Right.
That's where they're really going to flip their fucking lids. And Nancy Pelosi and Maxine Waters, Schiff and Swalwell,
They can all suck it.
They didn't win their elections legit. Mm-mm. No, they did not.
Nope.
They won it by fraud. And when they go through the audit in California,
It's going to be trouble.
oh my God, they're going to fucking lose their fucking minds. But by the time we get to California, most of them are going to be they're going to be running away. Okay.
Well, I mean, there's nowhere to run. The only thing they can do is cut a deal.
Yeah, they can't even run to Tehran and drive down the road without the
No,
car.
because it's already fucking. They're not getting out of the country.
No, they can't. There's nowhere they can go on the face of the planet. On the face of the planet that they can't be gotten to. Yeah, there's people in Iran that are their cars just all of a sudden blew up. No sign of the enemy. It was a beautiful day.
Right? It's a beautiful day. We don't know what happened.
Birds were chirping in the air, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Allahu Akbar.
I guess who was that guy? We just call him Greasy now. He's just a spot over there on the paper.
Did they kick Hunter's laptop out a window? They might have, man.
Yeah. No, they didn't kick it out of the window. That motherfucker's going into his No, these people and all the stuff that they've done, it will not even come up. Not even in their tribunal trials. Okay? Because they only got to prove treason. Violation of oath of office is high treason. And you only have to prove treason once.
Yep.
That's it. And violation of oath of office does it. So, yeah, they don't have to get into the muck. They don't even have to come up with all this fucking evidence.
They don't have to come up with any of that shit. All they have to prove is treason. You're right. You're right. I hadn't even considered that. You're right.
And everybody took an oath of office to defend and to protect the Constitution of the United States of America that violated its premise and subverted it.
Bad day to be a bad guy.
Yeah, dude, you're fucked. Oh yeah, you bought into this voting company so that you could win your race without having to count on the people's vote.
Right.
That's called treason. Subversion of the election process, violation of the Constitution,
violation of oath of office. Yeah. All that.
Goodbye. Click. There's a button. Give that man a rope.
Yep.
Yup. I say we use the same damn rope on all of them. They ain't wasting another fucking dime on these bastards.
And that bitch should go in the Smithsonian.
Yep. The Patriot rope.
That's right. The goddamn Patriot rope. It should be a Smithsonian fucking exhibit. This is what happens when you piss off the people of the United States.
Yep.
This is how we deal with treason, motherfuckers.
Yep. That's exactly right. But they do have it outfitted for hanging.
Yeah,
what
the
was
voter fraud on the people like that chick with the fucking braids and shit. But for the people who took the oaths of office, it's a much more serious crime, club kid.
Yeah, well, they get considered
That's it's
for
a
insurrection.
all those people that were actively committing the voter crime, they'll probably do county jail time. They probably won't even see prison.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the yeah.
They'll do 6 or 8 months in county and get out.
For next week, couple weeks here, we got till the 12th, the 14th. All this shit's we still got what 10 days, 9 days, right? It's over the next week and a half. This shit's gonna be coming out hard, big time, and more of these people are gonna get freaked out and scared and run
and start talking. Yeah, it's over. It's all over but the crying, man.
Right. They have the servers. They know they have the evidence. They've got the videotape. They've got the phone conversations. They've got the
people are bigger assholes in county. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they've got all the evidence. They got NSA's got everything. They got all the video feeds for all the security cameras. They've got all the servers. They've got the data transfers. They've got
plenty of rope at the feed store. That's right, Thule Mike.
Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to acknowledge Thule Mike's commenter.
At the feed store. You got it. But yeah, but that the people like Comey are still walking free.
Yeah. It's a fucking slap in the face to the American people that these people are not in prison.
Right. Comey, McCabe's, and what the fuck his name was, the evil one.
Well, finally, they got one going down. They got that Kleinsmith dude fucking.
Hey, he was just a fucking process attorney.
No, he was third in command at the FBI, dude.
Well, he was the one they scapegoated to fucking make the changes. Edit that.
Yeah, he's the one that actually did it.
So they just offered him up as an offering, you know.
Oh yeah, but yeah, they're not allowed to stop there. That's just the first. That can only be the first.
No, I think the real trick is where they got to get Obama.
Yeah, Comey's not a big target, man. He's a nobody now. He's an irrelevance.
He's doing more to expose their shit just by doing what he's
every
doing.
time he runs around running his mouth, he tells on them more and more every time. So, you know.
Yeah, remember that thing? Well, we did it. We would have never gotten away with it with Bush's administration.
Right.
Or
hey, Thor, how you doing, man? Yeah, the whole thing has been a slap in our face. So, you know, it's
Hey, 4,000. Hey, what's up? How you doing? But yeah, you know, the thing about it is that we're not seeing any of this. You know, where's the perp walks?
Right.
You know, shut these bastards down. Stop them from doing any more shit.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're dealing with a potential situation now for Trump where even, you know, people who are supposed to be on our side could bail. You know what I mean? This is not an easy situation for him to handle. So, yeah, we need perp walks, but I think we got to get the specifically the election shit taken care of. That's got to go first.
Right.
And then he can start dropping the hammer on people because he doesn't have to worry about political nothing. It's his last fucking term, right?
Right. Lame duck session. Yeah.
So he doesn't have to worry about what the fucking politicians want.
Yeah, that too. Although we're still going to need Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
Because once we take the house, and we will take the house because, well, there's 5 people I named off earlier: Pelosi, Maxine Waters, Swalwell, Schiff. There's a few others that are involved in all that. They didn't win their elections,
right,
without the fraud. So we're going to have majority of the House, and the majority. There's a few Senate races that are going to get overturned too. But yeah, there's. But the bigger picture on all this stuff is all the state legislatures that went Republican.
Right. Oh yeah, there was a red wave, dude.
Yeah,
there was a fucking red wave. We spanked that ass.
it was a tidal wave.
Yeah. A tsunami, if you will.
Yeah, right. Tsunami included, you bet.
What up, Florida?
Florida. What's happening?
Yes, it is A4.
What's going on?
Just watching the show. Just watching the show.
Are you? Yeah. I see everybody's here tonight.
Oh yeah, we got a full house, man.
Well, I'm tired working on my truck, man.
You worked on your truck?
What'd you
I'm
do?
ready to start it.
Yeah.
Took me all this time. Now I'm ready to start it.
There you go.
Is it almost ready to go on the road, huh?
I don't know about that. I'm going to connect one terminal, hook it up to a fuse block, and put gas in it, which I got gas, and see if I know how to put that shit back together, I guess. But it's all back together.
How big is your box of extra parts?
Well, no, there's plenty of extra bolts. I don't have a kick down lever. Some of the throttle assembly, I took it off the firewall, because you don't need it really.
Right.
I had to cut the lever off of my it's a piece of hardened steel on the side of your transmission that shifts the gears.
Oh yeah.
From the column.
Right.
And you're supposed to cut that off, so I had to cut that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I ran.
Well, good luck, man.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm ready to start it, man. If it was a little bit warmer, I'd fucking.
You should film that shit, man.
Yeah, I'd like to do a first start.
There you go. Yeah.
But I'd be happy with just a start.
Right.
Just honestly. Oh, I set my transmission band. Let's see. It's a 13/16 nut.
Yeah.
And like a 5/16 bolt that you're supposed to like back out 2 turns. I don't know if y'all know anything about that.
No. I am not a
E6.
I am not a mechanic by any stretch of the imagination. I'm a part swapper at best.
Anyway, did I come unplugged here or something?
No.
Oh, yep. I did. My thing did. I couldn't hear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But just cover the bases and have a can of starting fluid.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll need it, man. I don't think I'll need that shit. Because I got an electric fuel pump.
Timing, you got your timing right. You got your plugs right.
Yep.
Points are set.
Yep. There are no points. Oh,
that's right. You put that laser unit on it.
you know what I had done though? I'd never had seen the rotor turn. With the cap off the distributor, and the engine turns clockwise, but that
Okay.
rotor turns counterclockwise. And I never had seen it turn in there. And when I first ran my plug wires, I ran them clockwise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why it never started the first time.
Right. That's
Yeah,
important to get that right.
yeah, it was
Although
weird.
some Ford V8s will run with it backwards.
I think that's true of
They run like shit,
it's the
but they will
4.6
run.
modular.
I know that for a fact.
There's a 4.6 modular V8 that they put in like the 2003 police cars.
Yeah.
I think that one does.
Well, I'm telling you, a 351 Windsor will. And a 302.
Okay. Well, see, I don't know. Mine's a 400M.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are good. Those are good. That's a big boy. Is it a big block? Long block?
Yep. I got all back together. I rebuilt it. Put a cam in it.
1843657 Holy shit.
No,
That's one random jumble of numbers.
That is not the firing order. No. It's one. Wait, that might be it. No, it's 1-5. Oh shit, man. I had to take. It's on my old intake manifold. It's on there. It's 183. Yeah, that's right. That's some. I forget, but oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, try to base mount on pallet and the fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
No, it's just the number order of the cylinders.
But those Impalas, those are cool. Those are nice.
It goes across the block for 2. It goes 1, 3, 5, 7 on one side and 2, 4, 6, 8 on the other side.
Oh, I wrote it down. It's right here. I wrote it down right here.
5, 6, 7, 8.
13726548 is the firing order.
Say again.
13726548.
And that's the carb I put on there.
Well, there you go.
So, and it ain't never been no gas in this, so I got fresh gas and everything. So
nice.
I just gotta stick 2 hot wires to it, man. One to the fuel pump and one to the distributor. And I got a trigger starter, to start it. Fucking looks pretty nice, man. Looks pretty nice. Oh. All that old shit in it, like the ashtray and the knobs. The doors shut, like, you just barely close them, they just shut.
Yeah, it's solid, right?
Yeah, man. It'd be a good video, because I got it a little bit cleaned up now.
Right on, man.
America's strong. Yeah, man. This thing is freaking solid, man.
It's oil.
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. And hopefully I'll drive it over to where the bed is and back up under the bed and then put that on.
Right on.
Shoot, if I had light back there, man, I'd maybe haul all this shit outside, but I can't see it happening.
That's like a straight six order, if anything. That's like a 6-cylinder out of a tractor from 1942 or something.
Firing order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got a big ass wheel on the side of your car, the fucking flywheel that spins 8 times every time it fires.
Yeah.
Maybe she has an inline 6. That's what I'm saying. It would have to be some kind of an inline or straight 6. I don't even know what I've never heard of a firing order that just ran in a straight line like that. But again,
No.
I'm no mechanic. I don't know.
It doesn't
I'm
work
not a
for
mechanic
balancing.
either.
It doesn't
I'm a
work for balancing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be balanced worth a fuck. Especially like on a V6.
Look, can you guys see this cat, man? Let me see.
Hello, cat.
Hey. Hey. I'm talking to you.
Eh.
Hey. Hey.
Is he dead?
Whoa.
No, he's just decided that that's where he's sitting and he don't give a shit.
It's kind of chilly down here in Florida today, man. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It's called winter. Marky, you get it too sometimes, huh?
Yeah, right. Absolutely, Cynthia. I'm right there with you on that. Absolutely.
I had to break out the heater.
A crooked 9.
I'm gonna have to restart, man. My phone, I keep floating in and out. I'll be back in a minute.
I bought a new car and had
a Skull Chaser says impressive. Oh, you finally decided to move. What's the matter? You don't have enough space.
Got to chop the snake's head off. Yes. Right on.
Man, I hope I didn't miss any of the chat, man. If I did, I'm sorry, you guys.
Yeah, a little bit, I think.
I did. I missed the chat. Shit. Because everybody's here, man. I know I missed something. Let me get the eyeballs out here.
Like PO's on the yard. That's right, Chris. Time to put some of that prison justice to training.
Tanya says she wastes. I don't think it's a waste of time doing nothing. Because you can do nothing and collect your thoughts.
Yep, maybe you just needed some nothing. It gets like that sometimes.
Too much nothing. That's a good song.
Nothing much. From nothing leaves nothing.
Does anybody like Mushroom Head?
Yes, I do.
Man, they got some killer songs, man.
Mm-hmm. They used to come down to Geneva on the Lake and play all the time when I lived on the other side of the state.
Canoes.
What up, Canoe?
What's up? What's up? What's up? You guys hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Getting through it, man.
It's cold down here.
Okay, you're in Florida. When you say cold, what exactly do you mean?
Dude, I don't have batteries for my thermometer.
Is it?
I don't know.
Is it cold enough to make a goat's nuts shrivel back into himself?
Well, I don't know about the goats, but it might make one of
Fire in the goat.
humans. Might make one of a humans. God, man, I got fucking grease in my eyes. Can't get it out.
The dark side of the canoes to the moon. Oh yeah.
That's where my bug out spot is.
Oh. Man,
There you are.
You got to keep everything within reach. That way you ain't got to really get all bent out of shape to do what I do. You know what I mean? You're just trying to get high.
Good to see you, Canoes. Did you get your internet squared away?
Was somewhat. I was able to get my hotspot to work tonight, so
Nice.
Oh, temperature by how spreadable my butter is. Well, that would be a good, gate, because sometimes, man, this oil is really touchy, man, when it comes to temperature,
Mm-hmm.
and I can tell exactly how cold it is with that oil, man. I can tell you when it drops below 78. That's the key.
Below 78. See, that's what I'm saying. That's not cold, dude.
Well, that's when my oil starts getting more where I can get it off the paper better. Anything higher than that, you got to work at it. Like right now, it'll come right off of there. I'll show you.
What is it? Like 70?
It's kind of it's probably about 65, maybe.
65. Oh, dear God. Break out the snowmobile suits.
Well, I got the heater on.
He's got the heater on. Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
I do. It's right here.
We got accused of having a penguin ice skating through our living room the other day.
Right, fucking tow truck's like, I haven't seen 60 in like 4 months.
it was 60 like about a month ago here. We had a couple of days early November, like right around, I think, on election day. Yeah, on election day,
all
it was
the way
at
up
least
to
50
around
out.
50. Yeah, got around, up to around 50 here today. And I was like standing on the porch going, man, this is nice, man. I had my t-shirt on and shit.
Yeah, it was like 54 today.
It was about
nice.
It was about 40 around me.
Well, you're up on the lake too.
We'd find Florida frozen to a tree at 54 degrees. In Florida, ice freezes at like 56 or something.
It's a high reptilian area, so
I've
everything
never been
goes
able
dark.
to figure out how that works, but
It's a reptilian scale.
I was when I was at work today, I caught a couple of minutes of Allison's stream on Twitch, and she was out paddling her kayak somewhere down in Florida, and she found some manatee. She's paddling around with some manatee.
Yeah.
With the manatee. Oh, wow.
Did she point and laugh?
I don't know. Her connection wasn't that great.
I always thought that would
she
be
kept
my reaction.
Trying to put her GoPro under. She was trying to do like underwater photography with her GoPro, and it like screwed her signal up.
There you go. Yeah.
It's like -1 Celsius, Tanya.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, man. It used to convert temperature
That would kill Florida. I'm telling you, man, if it drops under 50, you'll find them frozen to a tree.
I haven't worn pants in
Well, it's
years.
getting down to 20 degrees tonight here. It's getting down to 28 here.
But you know what I do when my legs get cold? I just pull my shorts down and warm up the bottoms of my legs.
Oh, you just move the pants around to warm up the different spots. There you go.
Yep. I invented that. I call them my pants.
Yeah, we're right at freezing right now, and it's going to stay this way probably all night long.
Yeah.
Probably get about 34 in the afternoon. That'll be it.
Yeah, we're getting down to 28 tonight. So, yeah, it's going to be a cold one.
Let me see. I'm going to check my weather here.
Y'all don't know what cold is, man. Come down here. Oh, man.
Yep, same here, Canoes. We're at exactly freezing, dude. We're at 32 degrees.
Let's see. I don't know. It's just hard to tell with the. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, Chris, that's 32 Fahrenheit. No.
Damn. Oh man, that's fucking pretty. Golly. Woo. Look at that.
Yep.
That sticky icky.
Man.
0 for them, it's 32 for us.
When it's like this, I can get it all off in one.
One piece.
Yeah, but it'll you can blaze it quick like that, man. With this, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the way to do it, though. Set the temperature.
I saw that. I was like,
Very precise. That's one thing you can't do with that torch, man. Let's see here, maybe.
oh, no, God damn it, I got to ask you.
Yeah, there you go. Looks like something you dug out your ear.
It is. It is. What did you say, ear or rear?
Your ear.
Oh. Maybe.
That means I can't eat
Yeah, the Arctic vortex thing. Yeah, that was a bitch. That was crazy, stupid cold here.
The polar vortex. Yep. That fucked up some shit over at my place. It got so cold and dry that and the wind, we had like sustained 50, 60 mile per hour
I know,
winds
right?
for a couple hours that night. It blew over my corn crib. It lifted it off of a concrete foundation that was like bolted in and turned it over. It flipped over into my garden and landed on its roof.
Huh?
Huge, a good 20-foot long corn crib.
Wow.
And it sat in my garden for about 3 years before we finally got it dismantled.
Oh shit!
I got pictures of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was stupid cold.
Yeah, Canoes area got hit bad. Cuyahoga County got fucking buried.
I was
man.
working that night. Yep. Oh, are you talking the vortex or just this recent storm?
The recent one.
Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah. We got more than I thought we were going to get. I thought we only got like 6 or 7 inches, and I didn't even go outside later that day. I went outside the next day. It's like, nope, it's about 12 to 16 inches.
Wow.
About at least half of it's melted down. It's a mess out there right now. Slushy, icy water everywhere.
Well,
My driveway is like walking on a sponge.
You know the rule, man. The first one never sticks.
Yeah.
The first big snow never stays in Ohio.
Excuse me. The lake hasn't started freezing up by year end, has it?
Okay.
This cat's gonna grab hold of this electrical wire and get lit up.
I don't think they were able to do any ice fishing on the lake last year at all.
No, it never fully froze.
I remember my dad telling me stories of how him and his best friend used to they had an old Ford Bronco and they would drive it on Lake Erie like 4 or 5 miles out and shit. I'm like, you guys are fucking nuts.
Those are hard to find.
No, but they had 2, 3, 4 foot of fucking ice on the lake then.
Yeah.
Those are hard to find, those old Broncos. Have y'all seen the new one?
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm glad looks cool. Yeah. I seen it a few months ago and then nothing. It disappeared.
Yeah, my dad got into trouble with this Bronco. He got pulled over by a state trooper one night. For the headlights that he had on there, instead of standard brights, he had aircraft landing lights, like from a fucking Cessna, like super bright. He had them mounted in the car. That trooper pulled him over. He's like, "Son, what the fuck is that in your car?" He's like, "You blinded me from like 5 miles away." Get that shit off of there.
They'll pull you over for that here.
Oh yeah. My best friend in high school got stopped a bunch of times because he had an air raid siren in his car. Then he had a 70 Chevelle that he put an air horn system in it that played the battle cry of the Republic, the old Southern song, or the battle hymn of the Republic, whatever they call it. At like 160 decibels.
Yeah. I used to have one on my. I had a '67 Cougar, was all decked out. It had one of those. It had a keyboard on it. I could do like 120 different songs on it.
Oh wow!
They make a dual horn, like air powered train horn.
Hey, Colonel Shaw's in the house.
Two horn,
Colonel.
two like steel air horns.
Yeah,
two tone.
Colonel Shaw. Salute.
Air powered. I forgot where I seen it.
I have I still got my old shit. I got a 1981 Chevy van. Okay, and I have an Uga horn for it.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. My
Ooga.
uncle had one of them.
Ooga, ooga, ooga.
Yeah, my uncle had one of them. It's pretty good, except like when you're in the parking lot and you just want to beep it. Like if someone's backing out,
Ooga.
you want to beep. You know, it won't really. You kind of got to hold it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
uncle had one of them.
Colonel on deck. Salute the Colonel.
Colonel
Salute.
Shaw.
Dude. Hood. Okay, Colonel. You come back and say, at ease, soldiers.
Kim's dad had one of those big Ugo horns on a garbage truck.
They are the shit, man.
My horn in my old truck has a relay from a old Mercury, and it's a metal box. It's crazy looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, all this shit on it is like big and it's funny.
But yeah. That ain't, I still got that
I've got
81
an
shit.
old. I still
Got
got
a-
our old van rotting away in my barn. It's a 76 Ford Econoline 350.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna have to be dragged out and towed away. There's no way it's ever gonna run again.
Oh, really?
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't
My,
think I don't think the engine's been turned over in probably close to 20 years.
That don't
Wow.
matter. That don't matter.
All the tires are rotted out.
Yeah, well, that's all normal. It's all the hoses and shit. That's all.
Yeah.
If there wasn't nothing wrong with it when it was parked, there ain't gonna be. There'll be issues with from it sitting. That's anything. That's anything.
wow.
Man, what kind of motor's in it? I think I asked you. It's a 351, isn't it?
Yeah, the 351 Cleveland motor, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to, if this 400 doesn't work out for me, I'd like to try to maybe find some motor mounts and put a 302 in it. That'd be so much
There you
easier
go. Yeah.
to find parts for and cheaper.
Yep.
But that's if this doesn't work out. I'm gonna see. We'll see. Cause hell, it might run. I don't know. Shit.
Well, them 400s were nice, man.
The crank had some pitting spots in it, and I just kind of sanded it out and put new bearings in it.
Yeah.
Let it run.
Sure.
I figure, fuck it. I've seen them run worse than that. It's not a Ford. That's the first Ford I've ever owned right here.
Well, you got one of the good ones. I don't like Ford cars at all, but the old Ford trucks were beastly.
It's got a cool paint job that I'm gonna try to buff it out, bring it out.
There you go.
Like a two-tone green and white.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna try to buff it out.
My dad's vehicle. He drove I think it was a 2005 Ford Escape. Absolute piece of crap. It's so rotted out. He had to weld steel plate underneath the trunk because the whole bottom of the trunk rusted out. The one wheel well's completely rotting away.
Wow.
It's once the probate clears on all of it, I'll sell it for $500. That's all I can hope to get for it.
And my buddy had two of them, and I think he ended up selling it for 600 or something like that.
I got a 2000 Cadillac here that I need to sell. Still roadworthy.
You need to
Actually,
get
I
you
got
one of
a
them.
my
Get your
grandfather's car. I
GMC
still have. It's
Emerald.
a 98 Buick Century sedan
Oh, I don't like them.
with real low mileage on it.
It's got 3,800 in it.
I'm not sure.
Emerald, you need to get you a GMC Solstice.
a what?
A GMC Solstice.
Oh, I love those things, man. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Really?
The Solstice, the little
Yeah.
2-seater.
Really? They have
There's a
one?
little. I've seen them. The little 2-seater spider-looking things.
I was
Is that
just
what
fucking with you because I know you got an Equinox.
I got a Chevy Equinox, right? I don't know about GMC.
I tell you what, them little Pontiac Solstice are quick little fucking cars, man.
Yeah.
Man, I do remember. I recall something like that. Yeah, Pontiac or something. Well, I guess I don't know anymore.
An Edsel convertible. There you go.
Actually, I'd probably, if I had my druthers, I'd probably go with probably if I had the car I would really want would probably be the Prowler.
The what?
The show off car.
The Prowler. Yeah.
A Chrysler.
Oh.
Oh yeah, those were nice.
Dodge Prowler. Whatever.
I used to be friends in high school with a chick who her dad owned the big local Dodge dealership for the whole west side of Cleveland.
Yeah.
And he always had one of their hottest cars every year, that he took home and had in his garage and everything. And he had a Prowler, he had a Stealth, he had the PT Cruiser, and
Nice.
that other weird one that they had. But yeah, that
The Viper.
He drove that. He drove the Viper, and he had a Mitsubishi 3000 GT, and he let his daughter drive him to school all the time. It was hilarious.
Oh wow.
There's a guy. We were talking about the other day too. It's a 32 Ford Coupe.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be a kit car though. I think it's one of them kit things, but still though, he drives it around.
Do you remember the Bradley GTs?
Brad?
No, I don't.
Like they were done out of the era with the
GT40?
dune buggy.
Yeah, the GT40. Yeah, no. Bradley was the guy that raced them, I think.
Yeah.
They had to like make a turret in the roof for his head. They built the GT40. It's a Ford. They still make them, like to race, I think. Yeah, they're badass, man.
Yeah, they are.
Awesome.
Kind of crazy looking cars, man. That was Ford's attempt to make a supercar.
Yeah. The bitches are bad, man. I'd love to have one.
Corvairs are fucking cool as shit, dude. I used to have.
I can't believe you owned one, man. I've never even
I owned
seen
a 63. I had a 63 and a 65. Now the 65 looked like the little mini Camaros,
Right.
and they were bad as fuck. It was pretty badass little cars. They're a lot of fun to drive. I had slots all the way around. I had fat tires all the way around it and slots. It was flat black on the outside, and it was had a white leather interior. It was pretty badass.
I want one of them old school 2-seater cars that have like the fucking 13-mile long front end and the front tires are open like narrow bicycle tires with the pipes that run down the side of the bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude,
Zimmerman.
Thunderbirds were
Like the
kind of
Zimmermans and shit, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
with the spare tire on the back and shit.
Yep.
I always said if I ever got a 2-seater car, that would be so I'd get something like that.
Yeah, the Zimmermans were fucking badass.
The fucking engine was like 12 cylinders and a flathead, so it had like 8 million fucking head bolts in it and shit.
Right. No, the Ford Pinto wagon was always shit. But you know what? The Chevy Vega, that could be made to be a badass car. I seen 302s putting those little things, man. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But the Pinto wagons were always bullshit.
And wasn't the Vega also like similar to the Monaco?
The Pinto.
There was the competition car for the Pinto.
Yeah, but I mean, they made a Chevy Vega, and then they also made a a Pontiac Monaco. Was that this? Is there ever a Monaco? Like similar to the body style of a Vega.
I don't know.
They might have had a Pontiac ripoff or something. You remember the Chevettes?
Tanya, what kind of cigarettes do you smoke? What's your brand?
Man, we had a Chevette when I was a little kid. That thing was a piece of shit.
Yeah, but they get 45 miles to the gallon.
Well, I mean, you know how they made like Chevettes and Citations. You know, they also made like I think Nova and Vega was that. That's what it was. Nova and Vega. That's what it was.
Now the Novas have always been a mid-sized kind of.
Was that the same like frame and size?
No, the Novas were always mid-sized. The Vegas were a little mini car.
Okay, then there's probably another one then.
Have you ever seen an Opel GT?
Oh yeah,
those things are just little go-karts, man. They're not even like real size cars. Fucking crazy. Buddy of mine had one.
An MGB.
The MGB. My stepdad had one of those. I rebuilt for him.
The midget.
Yeah, the midget and the MGB.
I had a chance. I still kick myself for not getting it. A neighbor of mine years ago was selling. It was like a '68 Barracuda, and he's like, "It's yours for $500 if you want it."
Oh
and
Jesus!
I passed it up and got it.
Oh my god!
I got a dirt bike instead.
Right on.
I was only like 14. I couldn't drive for 2 years.
Right.
So got the dirt bike instead.
I had a chance to buy an original plum purple Challenger.
Nice.
For like $3,500, which at the time was like, oh my god.
Kind of expensive, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, shit. Well, by the time I got up enough money to actually give the guy a down payment, even he had sold it to somebody else. I was so pissed off, man.
Nice.
I tried getting a '67 Fairlane 500 from a dude. I said, "Man, I'll give you $1,200 for it," and he didn't want to sell it. And then like 3 weeks later, man, he sold it for like 500 or something.
Dude, that Galaxy 500 is a beast.
You want to hear about my
This thing flew, man. I rode in it. It would freaking fly down the road, man.
You want to hear about my Corvette summer?
Your Corvette, what?
My Corvette summer.
Your Corvette summer.
That's what I call it.
All right.
I was still in the service, and I was working at the. We were building up that automotive restoration shop out in California, and I mean, we had restored a lot of old the Corvairs and stuff like that. Well, I ran across this ad in the paper. 63 Chevy, $500. Needs tires.
Nice.
Okay, but I was in the automotive restoration business, so I was like, okay, I figured it was an Impala. And those were selling really good at the time to the Mexicans. You know?
Right on.
So I figured I'd go get it, rehab it, get it on the street level, and sell it out to one of the customizers I know. Because he's paying like $5-6 grand for them at the time.
Right.
I get out to this out in the country. It was about an hour and a half away from the shop. And I meet the lady at the house. And she says, it's in the barn. It's going to take a bit to get to it. You can give me a hand. And I says, okay, well, let's go see what we got here. And I'm thinking, you know, a 63 Impala, probably gutted. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's rocked out. In there. We pulled back the canvas off this thing. I knew right away it wasn't an Impala after I seen the pile and the tarp. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I figure, oh, it's probably a Corvair, 63 Corvair. Okay. We pull back the cover. It's a 63 Stingray split window fastback.
Oh, shit.
Original. Had less than 10,000 miles on it.
Oh, God.
Man.
Her son had bought it just before he got shipped off to Vietnam with his bonus money, and he died in Vietnam.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
So they couldn't stand to even look at the car, and her husband died, and she was selling the property, and they needed to get it out of there. And I was like, I can't just give you $500. She said, will you give me 400? And I was like, I ended up giving her like $1,000 for it.
Yeah.
And turn around and there started my Corvette summer.
Right on.
Yeah. It was a black on black 63 Stingray fastback split window with the 427 and the gated door. Had the 8-track player in the dash, you know, all that shit, and everything worked. And even the original rims were perfect. I mean, they were dirty. I cleaned them up, and I didn't even have to paint the car. All I had to do was buff out the paint job.
Damn.
You know, replace the hoses and tires, and
Yep.
And you know, a couple wires got eaten by a mouse. But the interior was perfect, and it was there was a little bit of dry rot on it. You know what I'm saying, from sitting for so long.
Yeah.
But the oils brought it back for the most part, and you couldn't really tell. And yeah, I drove that thing for almost all summer, and I ended up driving it down to LA for a car show, right? And on the way back from the car show, I stopped at a rest stop out in the middle of the desert, right?
Yeah.
Up Highway 99, where you could do 99 mile an hour.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a flat out kind of shit. And I pull in to this rest stop, and there's this candy blue 67 Chevelle. And it's got the 455 with the Predators and the blowers, 671 blowers. And it's tricked out. He was probably at the same car show I was at. Okay.
Right on.
And I pull up next to this thing, and I'm just oogling this fucking car. I forgot I even had to take a piss. You know, that kind of thing. And the guy comes out, he says, yeah, it's pretty sweet, ain't it? I says, yeah. He says, he goes, holy shit, is that your car? I'm you know, the vet. And I'm like, yeah. And I had SS Kragers all the way wrapped around it with the X-Wing caps, and she was looking beautiful, you know, the big fat tires on the back, M50s.
Yeah.
Threaded
Nice.
silks, and she was all hopped up and fucking beautiful. And he turns around, he looks at me, he's like, I'll trade you titles. I was like, I don't think so. I'll kill myself in this car. I was like, there's no way. Besides, this thing's all original except for the tires, and I got those.
Right.
And he says, at the time it would have been worth about $6 or $7 grand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back in the 80s. And that would have been a good price, about $9 grand at an auction if you got lucky with some people who really wanted it.
Right.
And turn around and I know he had about 10G wrapped up in this Chevelle because it was absolutely bitch perfect. You know what I'm saying? It even had the air conditioning unit in it. And he had it all tricked out. Had the vet box rear end, independent suspension with even had the fucking wheelie bars on the back of it.
Yeah.
Had nitrous, all of it, dude. He had the whole 9 yards on this car, and it was just absolutely bitch tit perfect, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm not getting rid of my vet. I says, I got some other stuff you might want to look at. He says, no, I ain't interested in nothing else. And he turns around, and then he whips out $5 grand cash. He's like, how about this? You get my car, and I'll give you $5 grand.
Oh, shit, dude.
And I was like, you really want this vet, don't you? He goes, oh, why this vet? He goes, because that's the most beautiful, perfect one I've seen, yada, yada, yada. Right. I'm like, yeah, I know, because I was bragging on it all fucking weekend, you know?
Right.
And he finally talked me into it. I about killed myself in that fucking car. I drove home with that thing, and I was like, hey, Willie was the guy I was partnered with at the shop there.
Check out our new car.
Yeah, I was like, check this out, man. He goes, where the fuck did you get that thing? I was like, I told him the story. He's like, son of a bitch. We fucking took it out and wheelie barred it a couple times. You know? Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. We was playing with it. I was like, the last time I did it, it about fucking flipped. I was up on one wheel.
Damn.
And that was at about 80 mile an hour because we were cruising down the highway, and then I hit the fucking nitrous button on accident.
Was it nitrous assist?
It was like a 40-pound boost.
Oh, Jesus.
And it had the 671s on it. It was built for it. The handle.
Nice.
Had the 671 blower with the dual Predator top and the front loader fucking scoop on top of that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was the dream car kind of thing. I had it for a total of 42 days. I sold that motherfucker. And I sold it for 15 grand.
There you go.
At the time, that was like now selling it for 50 grand, you know? Right. And I was like, well, that was back in the day when I was running cars like that. I was going through cars. Hell, my parking lot was a 67 Cougar. That was my fave.
Those are cool. I know what one's at.
I had a 68 Firebird with a 400. And
I really liked those Cougar convertibles.
Yeah, the Cougar convertibles, they were hard to find, man.
I know where one's at. It ain't a convertible, I don't think. You can probably get it for $200, $300 maybe.
Well, the first thing we do is strip out the shock towers and put new shock towers in that bitch. We have to manufacture them.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, the shock towers are what fall apart in them. People can't. You can't keep. It won't let the body not twist. You have to take off the direct linkage and put in cables because, well, let's just say my Cougar, I had to replace motor mounts in that bitch like once a month if I was riding it hard. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. They have a funny fucking assembly like over the shock. Yeah.
It's a Mustang. They just took the Mustang suspension and put it in a bigger car.
Because they got them in like the Comets and the Satellites. I think they're like that.
Mustangs, primarily.
In the early, what was the other one?
Late 60s.
I think I seen a Thunderbird that had them shock trees like that.
Yep. The Thunderbirds in the late 60s had the same thing. Yeah, that was kind of their answer to the suspension issues.
I probably could have bought that Thunderbird, man, for like 2000. It was like a 67, maybe 66. But it was in pieces, but
yeah,
you know, that didn't matter.
I wanted, if I found this Cougar. When I found my Cougar, I was like, dude, I got it for like $200 and I built it from scrap. I was actually looking for a 67 Thunderbird. That's the one I wanted.
Now, those are like the tail end of them, man, are freaking awesome.
Right, right. And when you jack the back end of those 67 Thunderbirds up, it
and they're
looks
two-seaters.
So
they're
fucking
two-seaters.
cool. When you jack the backs up and you put the big slicks on the back of it,
It'll be right back.
so fucking cool.
Yeah, they're two-seaters too.
67 Cougars?
No, that Thunderbird.
The Thunderbirds?
Yeah, they're two-seaters. The 67 is. I know that one is. Or, you know, I'm not sure of the year.
No, you're talking about 57s.
I think it was like a 67.
The 67s were a bigger car like the Cougar.
Really?
Now 57s were the two-seater with the hard top convertible. Yeah, 57, 55, 56.
It could have been 50s because it had this weird tail end, man. It was like angular.
Right. Yeah, it had the fins and the rocket,
Yep.
rocket lights. That's the 50s. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, it could have been older than what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah, because the 60s, like the Cougars, they had that blink, blink, blink sequencing taillights. Yeah.
This guy tried to sell me two cars, a Comet and another one, but with no title. It might have been a Satellite, or it could have been there's another one. Hold on. There's another one. It's a Ford. I'll think of it in a second. But he tried to sell me both of them, you know, but I didn't want both of them.
You ever seen a 57 Starliner?
I think so.
Hard top convertible?
Yeah.
The hard top convertible stuff? It folded its top up into the trunk. One of the guys we were partnered with at the shop had two of them. He was also a big Continental guy. He had 65, 66, 67, 68 Continentals.
And dude, those things are freaking boats, man.
They are huge. Fucking boats. They are.
Dude, this truck here, man, when I drove it, well, before I did the body swap on it, it was the front brakes were drum brakes.
Yeah.
And I drove it, and it was like, it started going like this.
What? Oh, shit.
You know, and the steering wheel, you know, it'll turn like this much before it even turns anything, you know. And that thing was, I was going down the road like this. And I'm like, what the hell is this shit?
Oh my God. Yeah. Now, the oldest car I've ever driven was a 1958 Buick Riviera.
And everything is loose, man. The steering wheels, you know, it's like this big. You know, it's right about it.
Yeah.
But I got the other steering column in it. Out of the 78. That was funny as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Then I hit the curve, and whatever shit was in the gas tank, just piled up to the fuel inlet hose on the inside of the gas tank.
Yeah.
So then it shut off on me. So I'm sitting at the stop sign, like, shit, man, come on, start, And then the battery starts going, and I let it sit, let the fuel, drain through it a little bit. And then it popped off, and I drove it here. And that's when it had points in it and everything, man. Fucking piece of shit. Points. It ain't. That shit ain't.
Points are easy. Just need a match.
Yeah, you gotta know how to set them. Mine, luckily,
You need a matchbook.
A what?
No gauges will work. You need a matchbook.
I actually put it in there. I took it out, and then when I put it back in, I just eyeballed it, and it ran.
Yeah, you can sometimes get away with it.
Yeah, I just eyeballed it.
But you get it. You get a matchbook.
And,
But if you get a matchbook, and you take and flip open the cover, once that cover just starts to grip, and you're done.
Yeah.
And as long as that's what you got, I tell you what, I've set them with meters and all kinds of shit. Fuck, you get a matchbook cover, it's perfect every time.
Yeah. Now I don't understand really like dwell. I'm not exactly sure what that is.
It's this lag between the time of closure.
That's confusing, and I don't have a dwell meter. So anyways, I don't even have that.
It basically tells you your gap on whether your gap is right or not. The timing on your points.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. That was a 302 motor in that. I'm gonna put it together and sell it. That's what I plan on doing. Put it back together.
With that truck?
The other one.
Right on.
Other one. It's a 78 cab and front clip and all, and it's I'm putting it on that 70 frame. Got the 302 in it. I'm gonna sell that one.
Yeah. Well, I got a 99 Chevy Z71 that I got to bring back up to street.
Those are pretty nice, man.
It's been sitting for 6 years now, 7 years. Still in good shape. I had to drain the tank, blow out the fuel lines, replace hoses and belts, and plug wires, timing, all that shit. Tires. Probably about $1,500 worth of shit.
There you go.
But when I'm done, it's got a 5.7 V8 in it.
Yeah, those are good trucks, man.
Yeah. And
Well, I would
do I?
I said I wouldn't want to feed.
Oh yeah,
that
that some bitch will suck her down.
Speaking of air in the tires,
Right.
Got a little fold-out table and all that. Now he might as well set up housekeeping right there. Got that little before.
But I also got a 1990 Ford Probe GT.
Woo!
And I've had everything rebuilt on it. Now I went to go get it. The mechanics had it for like 4 years. Right?
What up, the tires?
He's got everything rebuilt on it, and now the son of a bitch won't run. It's not getting fuel to the engine for some reason. He put a new fuel pump on it, new fuel filter, and he's not getting fuel up to the intake for some reason or something. So I'm not with it. But the only thing that's got to be done to it now is I need to get the odometer fixed. But I've had the whole front suspension's been replaced, bearings, bushings, tie rods, steering gear, all the steering gear, all the brake system, all the suspension stuff.
Wow.
Timing belt cover, water pump, power steering pump. We've had everything. I even had the head gaskets and the engine rebuilt to that extent. Had the head removed. All this shit, man. And I'm like, I want to go get my car. Well, the part of the reason he's had it so long is he got deployed he had it for about 6 or 7 months and then got deployed.
Yo.
And he was doing the stuff on the side for me, and it's still in his fucking garage, and his kids are getting. I said, I'm gonna get that back before your kid gets out of high school,
Right.
I keep joking with him. Right. You had my car long, and you had your kid. I was like, "What's up with that, man?" Shit. But now I got I had brand new tires on it a number of years ago.
Ask him if he's claiming it on his taxes yet.
I know, right? Right, I give him shit. Yeah, and,
this is.
but yeah, if I ever get it back, it'll be fun to drive.
We had mom had a 92.
It's got the sun. It's got the sunroof. I've got a nice stereo in it. It's got the fucking, you can put a USB drive in it with all your music on it, and it'll play. Damn. That kind of shit. But
what's the problem, Skull? Oh, I've not installed a turbo yet. All right.
He has a problem with.
Oh yeah, it's got a turbo. But it's a little. I tell you what, that little son of a bitch is faster than shit. Ain't nothing to it. It's got the hidden headlights on it and all that shit. One day I'll get that little bastard back and go have some fun with it.
My mom had a 92 Ford Pro one of them GTs. I think it was,
yeah.
It was kind of fast little car.
Yeah, if you get them with the turbos, man, they're really quick. And I tell you what, the little bastards, they're like driving a Ferrari. It's not like driving an American car. It's really like driving a Ferrari. You're actually almost laying down to drive this car.
Hey, if I'm going to get a shitty Ford car, I'm going to drive the shittiest of all of them, and I'm going to get a goddamn Crown Vic.
Oh, shit. That's a pretty shitty car.
With the police package, so there's like no radio in it and shit.
Oh my god! I had a '69 Pontiac Catalina that way.
There you go.
Had that big 400 Pontiac in it.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker do 140 mile an hour, but it couldn't turn on a fucking 90 mile an hour turn.
You had to.
I think swayed like a bad boy. It's like you were a boat on the ocean
when you wanted to steer that thing, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You had to check your monster all in the airspace.
But it was cool, man. I got it for $150 when I was like 15 and a half.
Right.
That's how it was back, then, man. You could get, dude. I bought a 72 Roadrunner, just the frame, didn't have the motor, for $200 with the title.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep,
And
I walked away with 150
first
bucks.
car was a 76 Charger. I bought it for $600. And I took the motor out of that, put it in the Roadrunner, and traded it for a 73 Firebird.
No shit. My first car was a 65 El Camino.
Nice.
Yep, I bought it when I was just before I turned 15.
Man, that Firebird was so fast. I took it for
I traded
my
a.
friend.
You remember those Grand Prix stereos? They had the record player and the 8-track and the cassette
No, man.
and the radio in it. Yeah, I had one, and I traded it for a 65 El Camino, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, the El Camino was in rough shape, though. I would say that. I used the sledgehammer to put the fender back in shape so it looked like a fender.
I know that mid 80s Firebird that had the fucking it had the 6.5 liter fucking big V8 in it. That fucking thing was pretty wicked.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
My dad bought my mom a 85 Firebird. And she drove it from Anchorage, Alaska to Satellite Beach.
Yep.
Oh, those were cool. Those the big flat hood.
Right.
Those were cool.
Yeah.
I had a buddy of mine. He had a convertible that had a 400 in it. And that son of a bitch, I was like, dude, we put a fucking tow hitch on it, and I was towing around another car.
With the Firebird.
With a Firebird.
There's like no bumpers on them thing. There is. There's two mounting.
Yeah, the plastic goes on them. Yeah.
You know, there's two like mount. You know, like where you can bolt something to.
Yeah.
It bolts to the sheet metal of the rear end. Is basically what it is.
We made a mounting for it, so it had a tow hitch that came out just past the plastic rear bumper cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
And then we could put the hitch in it. Yeah.
Because I think some of
He
them
mostly
had,
just
like,
had a thing
three-link.
mounted a tank on it for his nitrous. He would mount the nitrous tank on the back of it to show it off. And that's where he put his nitrous. He didn't have any room for it anywhere else. Yeah.
Wow.
The only reason I
I
know
could take the nitrous. We could take the nitrous tank off, and I could put a hitch on it. Right. Tow a trailer with it. I was pulling around a 67. I was pulling around my 67 Mach 1. It got stolen.
Oh,
The
geez.
engine got. Yeah. We had to go get it. I used it. To go
surprised they didn't pull that thing apart, man. Pulling a trailer. I'm surprised it didn't pull that thing apart.
No, man. We welded into the frame.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no shit. Done some cool shit. Had some real fun with cars.
Can't do that anymore, man, for some reason.
Now I got to figure out how to become a heavy equipment mechanic because I got a 5-ton 580 SE
Oh, Jesus.
case backhoe. And I need to figure out what the fuck, why won't it go forward and backwards? I got everything else fixed. Holy
What's
cow, is that
freaking noise? Oh, it just stopped now.
I don't know.
I wonder if that's feedback from my.
Oh, it might be from your speakers, maybe.
I hope not.
But nah. In Germany, I had a BMW 535 Ti. It was a 1983, bought in country with all options on it. Canoes, you got to announce that shit. Kick that goat.
Kick that goat awake and get him on his job.
Kick that fucking goat.
job, Ryan.
You can't hide that shit.
One job.
It's not fair.
Hey, there's Ryan Bardwell. What's up, man?
Hey, Ryan. Welcome in, bro.
Welcome back, dude.
Aaron's still here. Tooley's here. Miriam.
Canoes are sharing some shit. What do we get?
Singularity. There it is. Sound of goat. Rock on. You're number one, buddy.
Definitely doobie, Aaron.
You made me
I'd go with
choke
the
on my
doobie.
hit, man.
The doobie will last you longer because you can light it one time. I'd go with the doobie, Aaron. Definitely.
Pop said roll a blunt.
Lots of payment. It's oil, Bill, not poop.
Well, the bigger you roll it, really, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I've always thought that I want to build a 1967 Tiger Shark out of wood. Right?
There you go.
I'm thinking that would be really cool.
It would be, yeah.
Right? All gold trim and just, have that glass and fucking
Dude, I'm gonna build a miniature wheelbarrow out of aluminum and go around here and start pouring miniature foundations.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna dig them with a little tiny shovel?
Yeah. Well, this big. But I'm gonna make the wheelbarrow first. So, hey, the other day, Aaron was asking me about cold starts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a cold start just for him.
There you go.
Is that a cold start? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Is that what you're doing? A cold start?
Yeah.
Right there?
It's where you start, instead of starting by getting the glass hot and then dropping the wax onto it, you start with the glass and the wax cold together. And then heat it up.
Oh, wow.
Now that's flavor country right there, man. Nothing but the terpenes.
Oh, hey, there it is.
What up, Ryan Bardwell?
What's
Hey,
up,
Pat.
Ryan?
Hey, Emerald.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Pretty good. How
How's
about
it
yourself?
going, bud?
I'm all right. I ain't gonna get crazy. I ain't gonna get to screaming, so don't worry about it.
But joint
Calm down.
slash doobies.
What up,
That's
tires?
It's all good.
Rock on, brother.
Are y'all feeling good?
I'm feeling really good.
Do you feel like we're still winning?
I'm like,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we are winning like nobody's business.
Yeah. I was over in Natalie's chat. Natalie, and they were showing clips and this and that, Trump's speech, and she's like, "Well, I don't know. He ain't really saying anything definitive, and I just don't know." I'm like, "We're fucking winning." She's like, "Hell yeah, we're winning."
hey,
I want to
are them
scream,
deer
"Come
still out
on!
there?
We got
Are them
this
deer-
shit. We got this."
Ryan, Are them deer still acting funny over there?
I'm fixing to find out at about 5:30.
Nice.
Not again.
Yeah, yeah. I got one tag left, man. I got one tag left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just one, and it's no big deal.
That's only 5 hours away, man. You could get that shit in before breakfast.
Right?
Hey, you still gotta send me some of that meat?
Man, I gotta send. Well, hang on now. When you say meat, hang on.
You said you were gonna send me
Meat.
like a
You have to say no homo after that.
Hey,
right. No homo. That
I'll
deer
build
meat.
you a
That's what
wheelbarrow, man. You can send it by the wheelbarrow full. I'll build you a wheelbarrow about that big.
I'll put it this way. You're on my list. Okay, you're on my list.
All right, rock on, man. That would be the shit, though.
You know,
Yeah.
I've been building houses from the foundation up. They're about that big.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Here's what our plan is. It might go to shit. I don't know. I mean, it could rain, but I'm taking my dad's 30-06. I mean, I always take it with me, but I've never hunted with it since he passed away. Always.
Well, just make sure you're strapped into the tree stand before you fire that son of a bitch.
Absolutely, man. I'm telling you. But I
Well,
still got that motherfucker, man. I still got him.
Yeah, unscheduled flying lessons are never good.
No.
I'm telling you.
I see a picture of some old boy got up in a tree stand. Hey, he fired that on the side. It blew him.
And man, that was from a 308.
He fired that 30-06. And it pushed him right off that fucking deer stand.
Jesus Christ, man, that would suck, dude.
I was laughing my ass off.
It's a powerful thing.
You ain't gotta have tags here if they're on your property.
Right. Same here in Ohio.
You know, you can.
I'm here.
I guess there's
They won't
nobody
even
to
sell us a deer tag.
You can kill any creature on your property for whatever reason you see fit, except people. Then you got to have a pretty darn good reason.
Like they're trespassing and threatening your life.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I felt endangered. I was being invaded.
Oh man, these chickens have been coming around, dude. And one is like this freaking tall, man.
A rooster.
Yeah, it's that tall. It's fucking huge.
Fire in the boat.
I've been feeding them this corn. So now when I pull in around the corner and they see my truck, they come running.
Fire in the bowl again? Are you people trying to kill me?
No.
Good
But you're
Lord.
a much happier person when you.
Well, we need to catch up for all the days that I wasn't here. You know?
There you go. I got you. Well, it's a good goddamn thing I ain't drinking too tonight. Holy shit.
Yeah, you don't do well on the drinking thing. You just fall out.
Well, dude, like, you guys set a pretty fucking frantic pace, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I would agree with that, man.
Yeah, the last week, that night that Miriam showed up, we were fucking shit faced. Every single one of us.
I got some tequila. I need to look at it. It's kind of old. I need to look at it, see what it looks like.
Holy flying shit wagons. All right.
So I treated myself
Pat,
and
Emerald, I'm gonna duck out, man. I'm glad to talk to you guys. I
All
got
right, you
to
have a good
Ryan.
night, man.
Absolutely,
bro.
bro.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you very much.
thanks for coming up.
Good
on
luck with the
screen.
deer tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck on your
My
hunt.
pleasure.
Man.
I'll if you stream tonight, whoever does, I'll give you an update. If it was good or bad.
All right. But I'm looking forward. I'm waiting, but I'm standing by with knife and fork in hand.
Absolutely. I ain't gonna let you down. I ain't gonna let you down.
Right.
Hey,
Fucking
God bless you, brother.
Wiz is already salivating and shit.
I know, right?
hey, good night, Deborah. You have a good one.
Oh, there you go. Shoot them Cuervos, man.
Take it easy, Ryan.
God bless you, brother.
Ooh, man, it's cold too.
Welcome in, Chris Copan and Mark.
Let us pray. Dear baby Jesus, please allow our friend Ryan Bardwell to smoke a deer with most efficient activity in the morning. Thank you very much. Amen.
Amen.
A biggin. It's got to be a biggin.
Well, I'm not going to get picky, man. Jesus gets mad when you're picky.
That's
Meat
true.
is meat.
That's true.
Fill that freezer. That's all that matters.
Yo.
Oh man, this might be good. Oh, this is rum. Sweet.
I'm on the peep. I'm on the game.
Hey,
People see
I got
me
a question for Aaron in the chat. Aaron, did those coyotes ever show up tonight in the camp, or did they move off?
Man, this might be good.
No, Mark. Chat doesn't transfer over. We need to get him a link to sick.
Yeah, I'll get it. Or no, I can't get it. Someone else will have to get it.
All right.
Man,
Go to the Sick Pat channel.
over here. Look at this. Y'all see this fucking lazy ass? Look at me, folks. Huh?
No yotes. Okay.
No yotes.
Now that's
Yeah,
Sick Pat's channel. Go ahead and go there and also subscribe there. But we're working on a solution. Actually, I think our sponsor's going to pick up the restream stuff. Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.
.com.
Yeah, he's Don's talking about. I got the information for him, but I haven't had a chance to talk to him outside of the show. But yeah, we're talking about maybe getting a membership on Restream so we can get the chats reconnected and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. A4000, have a good one, buddy. Thanks for dropping in tonight.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
Take it easy.
A4000 was the first one ever to ban me from a chat.
from Ron Gibson. He banned you, Ron Gibson.
He banned me from Ron Gibson's chat.
No shit, man.
Yeah, he was the first one to ever do that.
That's fucking classic, dude.
I know, right? I'm like, what the fuck? I even remember the conversation. I was trying to tell him about how I can turn water into hydrogen fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got mad.
You were trying to tell him how to sleep.
You're doing it wrong.
Absolutely, man. Good to see you, A4. Rock on, brother.
You're a hard head, Emerald. That's why they banned you.
I know, right? There's a smart ass talking shit.
I have to confess, I'm a smart ass. Big time. Mr. Smarty Pants here.
I think A4 was about the only one that didn't time me out.
Really?
Yeah, I think I was about the only. I think he was about the only one that never hit me at least once.
Right. Right.
I might be. I don't know. I might be. I might not be remembering it correctly. It's been a while, but I think it's. I think it's 0. I think it's exactly 0. Yeah.
No, I
No,
had
he
to do
straight
that
up
to me.
banned me. He banned me. I had to make a new identity and all that shit.
I've been pretty nice to y'all. I haven't been banned or timed out or nothing. And I say some pretty kind of off the wall stuff that could be read in a way that's
The only person who ever like spanked me online was Hotness.
Oh yeah.
Hotness. Yeah. Well,
man,
She was in your defense, dude. She was pretty sensitive though.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
man.
and it was
Oh,
something like borderline
Yes.
ridiculous. It was only
I-
like said to be funny, but it wasn't.
I
serious.
always really
Whatever.
liked her, but she was very sensitive, dude. She got offended easy.
She had
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of haters.
Yeah.
There was a certain few days every month that she hated the world. But no, she really lost it when her country went Muslim.
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
She lost it completely after that.
She had a cool accent, man. You ever heard her talk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
once
had
or
a
twice.
cool accent, man.
I was gonna buy some soaps from her, but she wouldn't sell them to me because I live too far away. I'm the one that got her started doing the soaps and the concrete forms and stuff like that.
Oh,
Dude, a good
speaking of people we haven't seen in a while, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but apparently for the last 4 days, Censor Wars has been down.
Yeah,
I think Ben finally shut things down.
Oh, I went up there to post again, and yeah, I couldn't get in today.
Yeah, I tried to get in today, and it was like the first time I went on there in probably a week, and wouldn't connect. Yep, it's not connecting now. And I asked Tow Truck earlier, and because he's on there all the time, and he said it's been down for 4 days.
Wow.
I posted to it just 3 days ago. I'm up there.
Okay, well,
yeah.
Now, Tow Truck shared a link the other night that I don't know if anybody's caught it. There's another website out there that started up that's like almost just like Censor Wars. It's called Phoenix Social Network or something like that. And it's like another Facebook clone, but it's supposed to be, censor free and free speech and all that shit. So,
okay,
I'll have to get the link from Tow Truck the next time I see him.
Yeah, we tried to get the link yesterday, and he kept saying he was going to post it, and then he never posted it.
Yeah, well, I saw it and I linked up to it. Let me see if I can pull up here.
That sucks if his site is down. That means our playlist is fucking gone, Canoes.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Fucking sucks.
Okay, I got the link. Here we go.
Phoenix
Social Facebook. Yeah. I haven't started an account or anything, but I checked it out. It looks legit. Phoenix Social Network is a social networking platform. With our new features, users can live stream, video call, and much, much more without fear of being censored.
Nice.
So, okay. Free speech
lay on your
platform
ass
where
and
anyone
be
can
lazy.
join. Yep, sounds interesting. I'm going to have to check it out the next free couple hours.
Live stream, huh?
Can you access your account laying on your ass, being lazy? I'm all in, man. Sign me up.
You only have to lean forward enough to type, man.
Sign me up. Dude, I used to have this aluminum pole.
Ryan,
And
dream on, my friend. Good luck with your hunt tomorrow morning.
I thought he already took off.
Well, they're still saying goodbye to him in the chat.
Aaron seen this aluminum pole I had. I don't have it anymore. I had to use it for something else. But it
What
was
else
my
do you
long
use
finger.
aluminum pole
Hold on. See, why is it that when Florida says that, it makes me nervous, man?
I know,
No,
right?
I had to cut it up. It was I had to cut it
You're
up.
not helping. Just the
It's
pipe's
now
gone.
an
We got
aluminum box.
it.
Well, I make stuff, man. Like 7 times out of 10, I fail at it. But sometimes I'll make something and it works.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me something like you threw it in the river so forensics couldn't find it.
No. It was a
that'd be-
thin aluminum tube, real thin. So it couldn't be for that, you know what I mean? But anyways, it was real light. That was why I had it. It was real long and thin and light. I could just hold it like that and bing, reach all the way across the room and hit a light switch.
There you go.
Florida's the only guy I know that accidentally made a TIE fighter engine core.
I don't have that anymore.
I know. He took it
I'm
apart.
rolled in, Pat. Read my last post.
I have it.
He took it apart.
Yeah.
And he made it into a lamp.
It is all apart. I had to get the all thread rods right there in that shelf.
I love you. Want me to try and put that up?
It's not even level. I don't know if you can tell.
Right.
it's pointed this way.
Try and put that up.
Not even.
What's that? Oh, there you go. You got it. Okay.
Right. Hey, folks. I'm Mr. Cop Smoky coming at you on a 9:40 p.m. Friday night. So sorry, Saturday night. My days are all mixed up. Hey, listen. I just wanted to get on real fast and show you guys. This is a rip. So we watched a 12 ship of C-130s roll in. It looks like out of West Texas. Right now, I can only get one. Every other one has gone black, but this one, call sign X, is still showing. And so, just so you guys know, if you ever are on this app, and you want to hold something that you see, because if they kill the transponder, it'll go black. You won't see it. So if you're on your screen and you can still see it, if you hit this P button right here for persistence, I just learned this actually the other day, it'll actually hold those aircraft and it'll keep tracking them even if they go offline. So I wish I'd have done that. I didn't, but I did get one. And so there's a 12 ship right here. There are 12 C-130s, but that's not just it. Here's what's crazy. I've counted at least 9 that C-17s that have already landed, and there were 16 additional C-17s, all what it looks like they're all going into this Nellis area. Try to get in a little closer here and see where. Well, these are still high altitude, just FYI. These are tankers here, but you see 17s, these are at 30,000 feet. So they look to be going into Nellis. I'm not 100% confident, but they look like they are because they're dropping off in this area. But I got to tell you guys, unprecedented on a Saturday night to see I mean, you're talking 24 C-17s rolling into Nellis Air Force Base. The capacity of those aircraft in terms of what they can carry is staggering, right? That's troops, that's equipment. I mean, that is like, I don't know if they're establishing a forward operation base forward operations base.
West Coast Defense set.
Something is going on. I've heard there may be an exercise, but I've never seen on a Saturday night this amount of traffic going into one location.
West Coast Defense System.
Unheard of. So something is afoot. And where did they come from? Somebody's asking. All over the U.S. They didn't just come out of one location. These things are all. They seem to be just all of them. You can see them on my screen right now. Just flocking together, man. Like a bunch of pigeons and somebody sitting on a bench at Nellis Air Force Base throwing breadcrumbs. It's absolutely staggering. I've never seen this before. So this is why I went on live. I just wanted to show you guys this because we'll find out what it is here soon enough. But no, it's not Area 51. It's outside Area 51. It's outside of China Lake. So this seems to be going into Nellis Air Force Base. But, that is a beautiful location. That and Yuma are two very good locations for a forward base operations, or FBO, or forward operating base, whatever you want to call it. But there's something's going on here, guys. I'm just telling you. This right here, like I said, you can't see all of them, but there are 12. This is a 12 ship right here, and this is the only guy that seems to be squawking right now that we can see. But that's the one I shared on Twitter just a little while ago. That was 12 deep, streaming all the way from here. So, when you start talking about 12 C-130s flying over your head, there is a buzz and a hum you can hear for miles. Those things are not quiet. It's got to be, if I was living in this area or even Vegas, I'd definitely be eyes on. Something's going on here, guys. So I just want to bring that out. So we're on the record and see if what happens, what takes shape. And if something shakes loose, I'll pop back on. But this is incredible. This is a sea of heavies, as I would call them. C-17s, C-130s, all descending into this one particular area. I don't even know there's enough runway to get them all in to Vegas. I mean, they got to be parking off in the, I don't know. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But anyway, all right. I don't know. So let's see here. People, I'm looking at your chat right now. Let's see what we got. I don't know about martial law. I don't know. That's just it, guys. I don't know. I just know that I've never seen on a Saturday night this amount of aircraft all at one time going into a place without.
Yep. They're prepping up, man. They know about the invasion.
Yeah, they're making sure that they're not leaving any bases open.
They know that that's a perfect central command for Western Coast operations.
Yeah,
because they've got to defend against Mexico and Canada,
and they can even touch Alaska if they have to.
Right. Well, the thing is, it's not actually Canada we're defending ourselves from. It's the Chinese buildup.
Right.
If you ask me, the telltale sign to look for when shit's going to really start hitting the fan, watch where all the tankers are heading. Because you can't fly any of your other planes, long distance unless you got tanker support.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it's time for pie.
Time for pie. Look here, man. You need to find you another chair or something. This is bullshit.
I already had my pie.
This is bullshit, man. Let's see. Can you see this one later? Look at there. Slide over, dummy.
You need to work out more, Florida. Yeah, I was gonna say you need to work out a little bit more so you can move that cat over.
No, you know what? Don't give him any information because I got to tell you, I'm enjoying watching the cat bully fucking Florida. This is too much. This is fucking awesome. He's been displaced. He's been displaced by a 12-pound critter. That's just fucking.
Yeah. He's all scooted up into the.
Oh yeah, he's ready to fight over that little spot, man. Look at him.
Yeah. If I put my hand down there,
he's ready to pounce, man.
I need to get this. You're looking at me.
It's like he's scared of that cat.
she give you an evil eye, man.
Right.
I know this one dude, man, and she doesn't like him, but she'll haul ass when he comes over. And she was like sitting on a table and he went over to go pet her and she went like this, ducked out of the way, and so then he went to pet her again and she ducked out of the way again, and I thought she was gonna slap him.
Does she have her claws?
Never seen her do that. She wasn't gonna let him touch her for nothing.
Does she have her claws?
She was not gonna let that dude get near her with that, and he was just trying to, reach out like he was gonna pet her.
No, she still got her claws and everything, right?
Yeah. But I never seen her do that, man. That told me, well, I already knew this guy is a scumbag, piece of shit.
Well, there you go, yeah.
That just is a confirmation. And I known this guy 33 years. That's how long I've known him.
Yeah.
Now, does the cat like your little wax thingy?
Oh, yeah, she's good with all this, yeah.
Oh, that's why she's sitting there all stoned out.
Well, I don't really, like, every now and then I'll blow it towards her, but I don't really.
Oh, does she does, I mean, does she like the,
She does, I think so.
does she like the wax? I mean, would she lick on the wax?
I don't know.
You stick some fucking catnip to it, she will.
Yeah.
No.
Put it on her nose.
Put it on her nose.
Did you put it on her nose?
I touched it to it, yeah.
No, I mean, wipe that shit on her nose. I mean,
oh, fuck that, man.
Yeah, fuck. He's gonna smoke that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you send me some, I will. I'll step out and mash it into the floor.
Dude. He had me all James Bonding and shit. I'm peeling back the paper off the back of his painting and shit. To get the secret inclusion in his paintwork.
But did it work or not? I mean,
yeah, it worked. There was, yeah, there were
like James Bond, dude. Hey, in the 90s, in prison, you used to get stuff in the mail like that, cards.
Yeah.
And if you know how to make a card, dude,
right,
you basically, that was just, I says, hold on a second, wait a minute, and I got, one good dab and I folded it up in one piece of paper and then another one.
Nice.
And then peeled it back and shaved a little area off the cardboard, like a little pocket.
Right.
And then put Gorilla Glue back where I had cut it. So
nice.
Like if they were going to peel that spot back, they'd have to peel the whole fucking thing off.
Right.
But which that didn't matter. You just, I'm rambling. Next time though, I'm gonna send you 50 pounds, Emerald.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I'm gonna just paint. I'm gonna dry it in a slab and just paint something on it and just mail that.
They do it with like watercolor, so it's like edible.
No watercolor. No. You don't
What?
you don't want water in it. Water and oil don't mix.
Okay. So how are you gonna paint it so it's still usable?
Let's just say I'll use my DNA.
Coat it in that candy shit they put on them fancy cakes, man, and like airbrush it onto that.
Coated. It'll be coated. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, what I mean is like your DNA, just you can't help it, like little tiny hairs come off.
Right.
That's DNA. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Hey, what you doing? Now, when these squirrels jump on the roof, she'll listen and then take off and go out there and try to catch them.
Nice.
Actually, I've been doing cold starts for about a week now. Again, I don't know why.
Nice.
Aaron got me on that.
Something different. Nah, dude. We pulled the. In fact, I've been smoking on the clone. Remember the clone we made? Pulled the last buds off of it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Man, this stuff tastes so much better than the others. The stuff that you get. The stuff that we grew here. It's so much more flavor and so much better buzz. It's amazing. The difference. So, brought to you by Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.com.
That's good, Canoes. I like that right there. Yeah. That sounds good, man.
Well, this is sour diesel.
Oh, no shit. Oh, man.
Raw flour right off the plant.
Sour diesel.
Nice, man. That now I get a pretty good amount of oil off sour diesel generally.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I mean it comes out like sap too, pine sap.
Yeah. It's a sticky bud.
I
mean, I'm sitting here. This is just the leaves and stuff off the bud, and I can pinch it and hold it for a second, and it stays.
Oh man, whew. Man! If you ever see what comes out of there, Emerald, you
nice
your pants, buddy. You'll say what?
Yeah,
I did.
And it's not, and it's dried properly. We boiled the roots, put it upside down, and set it for 72 hours, and pulled them out, trimmed it up. It's still gooey. It's properly dried, and boy, does it taste good. It tastes so sweet.
Yeah, now's when you want to mash it right now. Or really, I keep it and just do like 3 grams at a time, 3 or 4.
I just shove it in the bowl and put flame to it. That's odd.
Jam it in the corn cob and get busy.
Damn straight.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know, I'm gonna start making pipes. I've got
Hell yeah.
I've got a rotary kit, carving kit, and I've got the knives and
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
You should start
So-
making peepays.
yeah, pipeys,
Peepays. Call them peepays.
peepays, yeah, peepays. There you go. And
Le peep.
yeah.
That's how they say it in Spanish. Peepays.
So I've been thinking about what I can do over the winter. I can just you know, because I'm getting pretty acclimated. I'm not hurting anymore. I mean, at least I'm acclimated to the weather. At least what it is.
What? I thought
Yeah.
you were living out there.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well,
You gotta do that every year. You gotta get acclimated every year.
dude.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah, we have weather
when you get
changes
old.
here. It doesn't just get dry and wet.
when the bones get old.
Right.
Yeah. This
Okay.
motherfucker out here gets wet, then it gets cold, then
Yeah.
it gets wet, then it gets hot, then it gets cold, then it gets okay.
Yeah.
So it's like when it's cooling down in the fall,
Yeah.
that's probably my most painful time of year.
Yeah. I don't do that cold shit either, man.
And that
Well,
doesn't even count how many times it changes after lunch.
Yeah, just on accident. Kind of like, where the fuck did that come from? Oh, polar vortex. What the fuck is that?
I can't believe you guys had a poll. I ain't even heard nothing about it. That's the first I heard about that.
Oh yeah,
It
dude.
was a couple years ago,
Oh, it wasn't this year?
though. No,
I thought it just happened, man.
No.
nothing like that one. That was a special polar vortex. If they happen all the time, it wasn't like that one.
They had one up in the mountains in Washington too one year that was really bad.
The temperature changed over 100 degrees within 24 hours.
Wow.
Bam.
That's quite a.
Yeah, it went from like 78 to like fucking 24 below.
Yeah, negative 30. Yeah.
That's some crazy, stupid shit right there. It's like, how many times in your life has that ever happened?
Yeah, right.
You know. Now I can see it flying from like North Africa to Europe, you know, wintertime of Europe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Man, we lived in Anchorage in a fucking trailer just like this, single wide trailer for 13 years.
I guarantee you it wasn't just like that because that trailer up in Alaska was fucking insulated like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one ain't.
No. We did, man. We did. We lived
Yeah.
So 13 years, man. Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah. That's some crazy shit though, man. I tell you.
I don't. That's the last time I've been. Well, I went to one in 2004, 2005. We went to Cape Cod, and it was a little chilly there. And man, I remember I snuck some weed on with me, and I had just got out of prison too, man. Like not even 3 weeks, not even 2 weeks. So, I got probably about a quarter I stuffed, in like a finger of a glove, and I tied it next to the old steak and potatoes down there.
Right.
And go to the airport, everything's cool. And
Sir, step this way, please.
yeah. And I stepped in this like thing where they shut the door and they press air on you, blows air all the way up your body. And I said, "Oh my God!" I can smell the weed on all over me. If this thing can't fucking smell. So it turned green. They said, step out, and they searched me and said, have a nice day. And the whole time I was standing there trying to look like I wasn't about to shit in my pants. Because you go around the corner. And as soon as you go around the corner, you can't like stop and turn around. Or
Right.
You can't, because you're there. And man, all the openings were open, and there was one line. And then when we got up there, me and my mom, we go to this aisle all the way down here in the end. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. And then when we got through, we went to the other side. We were sitting down. I was just like, whew, oh my God. So relieved. And my mom's trying to talk to me. And I'm just like, holy shit, man.
Mom was packing too.
Yeah. I mean, we were on our way to go to Boston on a plane. And I'm fixing to go back to prison.
Jesus, man.
I couldn't believe that shit, man. Apparently, those machines are not sniffing for weed.
No, they're sniffing for explosives.
Because I know for a fact they're not sniffing for weed. Ain't no way.
No, they're after explosives.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I had it, man, and it was stanking too, man. Because I just broke it all up to make it compact as I could,
right.
And then already have it broke up that way I could just roll it right up wherever I was at up there.
Right.
When I got there, man, I was rolling big, fat ones, just as big as I could. I could only get away. I'd be like, I'm gonna go take a walk.
Right.
And they're like, oh, we'll come with you. I'm like, nah. And I'd take a walk and then dip off in the woods and fire it up and go.
Oh,
After
shit.
a while, man, I'd just go outside and just blaze it. I didn't even care. I'd try to get it all over my clothes, and I'd go right back in there just see if my cousin would, comment on the, I don't think there's anything wrong with this, personally, and I wouldn't say that about alcohol. I wouldn't promote it like that, or Freon, out of your air conditioner, or even Zoloft. You know what I mean? I would recommend this.
Dude, listen. Pharmaceuticals are poison of any kind. Pharmaceuticals are poison. Pharmakia is the poisoner. Come on, guys. Chop, chop. Get on top of this information.
Got some information here.
Fucking information for you about this pharmakia. Thou shalt not suffer a pharmakia to live.
It ain't IKEA, but you got to put it together yourself.
You got it.
Some assembly is required. Batteries not included.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the farther away from nature you get, the worse off you're going to be. The more humanity puts its fingers in shit, the more fucked up it is, and the more fucked up side effects it's going to have. That's just the law of the universe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
If the shit hit the fan tomorrow, I wouldn't be in such a bad. It would only disparage anything I might need to get from the store.
I mean, come on, guys. God gave us perfectly good weed and fucking cactuses that'll make you trip and shit. How fucking high do you need to be? Exactly.
I quit.
I could make you hemlock tea and make you trip for days.
I quit oxys for weed. Dude, I quit pills with weed, but I definitely it helps.
But my point is there's so many fucking ways in a natural form that you can get your fucking high on that isn't horribly addictive, that isn't going to make your fucking liver fly out, that, wasn't made in a fucking lab backed by fucking, eugenicists and shit, for fuck's sake.
I really think it can do good things for people, man. And it's got a bad reputation.
Dude, drugs absolutely have a spiritual side. That's why the root man in the village was so revered, because he could induce that spiritual experience. And
now
about
I would say not for everybody.
No, it wasn't
about peace in the soul.
It's not for everybody.
The shaman knew who not to give it to.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy ass Tommy would come up talking about, give me some ayahuasca, and he's like, no, dude, no, that's not your gig, man. You're gonna go back to fucking chewing on that tree over there, like we told you earlier.
All right, go eat your poi.
Go eat your poi. Yeah, absolutely.
Man, it's hard getting off.
And that's why they separated us from our elders, because our elders used to have that sort of knowledge about everyone in your village.
Oh yeah,
they knew who the fuck ups were, and they knew who just wasn't prepared to fucking deal with that shit. And they just know you're not doing that.
You are not prepared. You have not gone through the ritual.
No soup for you.
You do not pass go. You do not collect $200.
Right.
Then I just find it absurd that people are talking about peyote, because I've been through the ritual and I've done what needed to be done, and I had the experience that was prescribed
right
for it. And I understand it to the point to where that's not a recreational drug thing.
No,
right?
Okay,
that's a spiritual experience.
Yeah, that's there's a gateway to something else there. It's like, I guess you could say it's kind of like DMT.
No, it's not like DMT. It's a totally different kind of carbon, fluorocarbon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the effect is the generated effect.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
It's similar.
Yeah, kinda. Yep.
It's simply just a different gate.
It's different compounds. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, me
but
too.
Without
man.
ritual, without control, without
order, Chris.
You go into that, you could end up broken.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the whole essence of the quote unquote bad trip. You know what I mean? Like that's the
but acid and bad trips are one thing, but if you fuck up in that,
yeah, you could go away for a while.
You could go away for good, or put yourself in your own little prison.
Yeah,
kind of like Total Recall.
One of my dad's good friends in high school gave himself a really bad acid trip, like back around like 69, 70.
Wow,
he was never the same. Like
crazy,
for
dude.
30 years, he was just like a complete shell of what he used to be.
So I bet you it had something to do with the DSG.
So he didn't get the perfect 30-year dose then.
But again, this is why those sorts of drugs were overseen by someone with experience that knew how the fucking, how it was going to interact with, how much dosage to take, et cetera,
Right.
Well, you do kind of have to be, I could see like how you,
dude. If you gave somebody
yourself is like the hardest thing to face.
If you give somebody hemlock tea and overdo it, you kill them.
That's
what I'm saying. Like
like Socrates.
You have to know what you're doing.
Changing moment when you face yourself, and that's something, and I guess if they're not prepared,
Right, and a lot of these millennials are not prepared. They're not prepared for living in the reality that we exist in.
Yeah,
much less something like that. They have no clue, no guidance, no moral compass.
Yeah,
they don't have ethic at all.
Yep. And the whole time they know everything.
Yeah. Smartest guy on the block, right?
Yeah. Crazy. And these are the bastards that are going to have, these are the ones that are going to be, well, unfortunately, they're the ones that are going to be eliminated. Because they're going to think they're going to be badass. I think that's you echoing back in Florida. Yeah, that did it. Yeah, it was reverbing back in. It was kind of like harmonicing out. Yeah.
I had to turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Just remember that stupid usually does die first.
Yes, it does.
Usually.
Usually, not all the time. It's not a hard and fast rule, but usually.
When you need a video to teach you how to operate a weapon, I'm sorry, but you don't need to use that weapon.
Right. Yeah, if you're still at the watching videos stage, you need to go back and fucking rethink this.
Yes.
Satan says I'm screwed then, Pat.
Oh,
in prison, man, there was always something going on. And like you could always get away with a lot more when something else was going on,
right,
and he was over there.
Yeah.
And that's what,
well, that's why we used to like if we were gonna if me and the fellas were gonna do something really bad, we'd get a couple of our fucking torpedoes to go onto the other side of the yard and start a fight. We just wind them up and watch them go start shit, and the cops are all paying attention over there now because they're arguing about a basketball game or some shit.
And since here recently, everybody in the whole fucking world decided to pop their heads up and say, well, I'm crazy. Me.
Yep.
And we're just still the same. Fuck them, man. I think they're just stuck on stupid, and they can have it. I'm not gonna get in their way.
Yes, I did, Canoes. I did know the Midwest supplier. He was the main chemist, the main creator, supplier, and distributor for a lot of Western, our Midwestern states.
Yeah, everything from Chicago to Pittsburgh, he covered pretty much.
Yeah.
You would eat the side or liquid. Man.
Oh, dude, I just had a really brilliant idea. But it doesn't, it's completely off the subject here.
Right.
Oh, kind of.
Well, write it down so you don't forget it.
No. It's an ongoing design for the combustion chamber for the launch for the hydrogen cannon.
Oh, there you go.
There's a combustion chamber modification I just thought about that finally just clicked, and I know exactly how to build it and how to make it happen. I go through this stuff
before too.
All the time.
What state were you in, Chris? And when up the road? Just wondering. I ain't trying to know nothing about you. I mean, no details. I was just, actually, like, I'd prefer.
Well, what state matters because, like,
personally.
Yeah.
Just so that nobody else would see your information. You know what I mean? Just. I don't know.
I did acid once in California when I was stationed out in California. And,
I've done it probably like 20 times in my life.
I've only done it like 3, but it was like a rainbow trip, right?
There you go.
Checkerboard, and I ended up with a rainbow trip. And somebody asked me to drive them home.
Oh no.
Wisconsin. So I'm really prison up there is pretty soft.
But the problem was when you come off of Fort Ord, you're like on a plateau on top of a mountain range kind of thing. And there's one point, and then when taking her home, I was going out the back side of the base, and you come up to the edge of this plateau, and it drops off and goes all the way down into town. It's like fucking dropping off a fucking roller coaster fucking thing, dude. It's like when you're fucking on, you got a rainbow trip going and shit. I was like, oh,
Wisconsin.
God.
What's doing time in Wisconsin like, dude?
I guarantee it's fucking soft as hell, man. I guarantee it, man.
I know Florida jails ain't no joke.
I find dead people sometimes. What the fuck?
And I know there's chunks of Ohio jails that you don't ever want to go to.
It's all right as long as you're not getting into trouble or getting into any shit, you know?
Yeah.
If you start getting into shit, that's when you're having a bad time. Because usually you got to straighten it, you know?
Yeah.
And
all right. Well,
you better pick your time, you know what I mean?
Hey, Sting, check it out, man. There's gonna be some crazy shit we got to kind of duck and weave and kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
But,
yep.
Yeah.
You gotta be smart. Keep your wits about you.
About the 14th, they're going to announce President Trump is going to remain being president for another 4 years. And we might be over all that fucking response explosion, fucking head exploding kind of fucking Democrat crazy by Christmas. But don't think that that's not going to be the end of it, because then they're going to straight up attack Christians.
Yeah.
They're going to straight up start attacking Christians and capitalists. They're going to go after the malls and the churches and the strongholds of what they call white America.
Right.
Just like they don't give certain people a single minute or second of airtime, they don't mention their name or even show their image. I'm going to do the same thing. My fucking eyeballs won't look at their image, picture, sound, none of it. And same thing. They're blacklisted.
Right. And once
for my eyeballs.
Here's the thing.
Screensaver.
As soon as Trump disassembles the CIA, Mockingbird Press goes away.
Right.
Okay. And that's still the Mockingbird program. Okay. The servers, I know about these servers. I've installed these fucking servers.
Okay.
Okay. And the stations, radio, TV stations, they all operate off of them. Nothing goes in and out of there that can't be censored or overridden by these servers.
Newspapers too.
Okay. And that goes away. When that goes away, we get we will start getting more real information. And the people
I believe newspapers.
Well, here's the thing. When the people that are the faces of these organizations, these radio and TV stations, once they are dealt with, because they are complicit in this, okay, to an extent, they're complicit with this, but they've had to deal with it, whether or not they instituted it or they had no choice at the point.
Well, but they're already starting in on them. Like O'Keefe is already hitting CNN hard as fuck.
Right.
You can see the worm turning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, because they're being exposed as propaganda manipulated media.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's under CIA.
The average person, not just like us, but to the average person. Now they're being made aware of this.
Now, Obama made this possible by removing restrictions, a law, that would, have hefty penalties for the CIA.
There was an anti-propaganda law. You couldn't do that to the American public, and
they removed that.
Yeah, Obama got rid of it. Yeah.
Yep. Just look it up. There you go. It's gone. And Congress did nothing.
Yep, not a peep.
They set so many precedent it set so much precedent with Obama in office. Trump was able to do everything he needed to do. He used their machine against him,
Right.
and he's still doing it.
Yeah. Well, but again, this is what I keep telling people. That's what he was doing from the very beginning. He was taking their toys and turning it against them. There is no better way to undermine your enemies than to use his own weapons against him, because he has devised the most hideous of weapons, because he intended to destroy you with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, county jail is way shittier than prison when you go up the road. So I think Pasco County, even though it's like a not high dollar, but it's not like it's kind of a upper scale county, I guess. Maybe the county jail might be, better, but usually county jails suck, man.
One last go to the night.
Oh wow, it's after midnight. Rock
Oh
on.
shit, that's late.
Yeah, I got to work today, so I can't. I got to hit the sack here in a few.
And none of the prisons have air conditioning.
Yeah, right.
Oh, of course not.
None of them.
Fire in the goat.
But you get used to that, man. I don't even have air conditioning now. I don't need it.
You got power? You got.
That's just something to plug in the wall and I don't need it.
You know, they got those little personal those little bitty fucking swamp cooler.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I got that blue fan. You don't need nothing with that thing, man. That blue fan, it'd be 100 degrees. You can shut the windows and put the covers on. You need the covers. You better hold on to the covers. If you go to whip them over, if you roll over and you whip them over, that blue fan, man, it'll blow a beam of air straight at you, man.
There you go.
And you'll take flight in that. You roll that blanket over with you. That thing will pop out.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
But I'm going to build a fucking. I want to build one of those swamp coolers like a radiator.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
And then push it, and you can cool your fucking house with it. You hook it up to your central air conditioning system. Hell yeah.
You talking about the runs on like them camper? They got on campers?
Yeah, whatever. I've seen them cool down greenhouses in Arizona.
Like an overblown version of them old swamp coolers they use down south, man.
But you set them up like a radiator.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man. Dude.
And it's badass.
When it's so hot and the sweat's just pouring off you.
Yep.
That shit don't help.
That shit don't help.
You'd be better off with a paper towel and it could work. Actually,
what you need to do is you have the dehumidifier.
Canoes, he said, I only spent one night in a nice suburban city jail. We had books, cable
if you had a
private cells, and food delivered from the local hospital's cafeteria and snacks. There you go, man.
Right. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It's like I got into the jail at like, I don't know, about 6 or 7 in the evening, and I was able to get dinner, which was like Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes and a couple rolls and some corn. And then a couple hours later, they gave us little Debbie snacks.
Oh, wow.
And then in the morning, we had like 2 bowls of cereal, milk, a banana, an apple, and some oatmeal, I think. It wasn't that bad, too. I was only in there for like maybe 14 hours. Like there was only one other guy in the pod with me, and he was in there for like, you know, serving like old speeding tickets. He was in there for like 2 months.
Right.
And they didn't even lock the cell doors. They're like, this guy ain't gonna fuck with you, so we're not locking the doors. I'm like, okay. So I kind of slept with one eye open, but it was okay.
Hey, Zoombait. Last time I talked to him, man, he was worried about his son's or his girlfriend's son.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, just don't let him catch you by yourself, man. And it looked to me like he was just standing there in the kitchen waiting for somebody to get up so he could leave.
Wow.
I mean, I guess, you know, I was trying to help him, but I remember thinking, you know, this is funny. But man, you ain't seen crazy yet, buddy.
Chris said, I'm going there and fucking up.
You know, but I didn't want to laugh, you know, make a joke. So I tried to help.
Fucking hotel room.
I'll put that up, news.
Yeah. I just seen where you mentioned girlfriend's son. You know, I feel sorry for him, man. He says you're the only one that answered him back on a text or a messenger, Facebook Messenger.
Right.
Like 6 a.m. or something. It was funny. Thank you. Hog.
It gets hot up here in Peckerwood Heights, Mississippi. Yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah, I get to Peckerwood. No, dude. Whew. I'll tell you what, man.
Oh,
Well, I ain't heard this in a while. Mom, yeah, Tanya. Yep. So, 5 stars.
Gotta find my way back, my swampy home. Gotta find my way back to the swamp where I belong. Been gone such long. Mama, I'm coming home. Been gone such long.
Fire in the bowl. Kick that goat.
Gotta find my way back. Gotta find my Louisiana home. Gotta find my way back. Way down south where I belong. Been 10 years in prison. Mama, I'm coming home. Where the bodies in the swamp. Mama, I'm coming home.
I ain't heard this in a minute.
No, I took the money. I took the money and I hid it good. No, I took the money. Buried it deep out in them woods. 10 years in prison. Mama, I'm coming home.
Yep, very proud. Yes, sir.
Mama, I'm coming home. Gotta find my way back. Gotta find my swampy home.
I think so, Sam. Yep.
Deep in the this home where I belong. Been gone such a long time. Mama, I'm coming home. Been gone such a long time. Mama, I'm coming home.
Cool. Emerald, hang out, man.
Get that crawfish pie ready. That dilly gone. You don't know nothing.
Brought to you by SausageGravyBiscuitFarms.com.
.com.
And I ain't heard that song in a while. Man, I can't even see straight, man.
Well, maybe you should like hold off a little bit on it. He's like, hell no. And you know why I know you haven't had enough? You are not elongated.
I know. One of my eyes is. This one is.
One of my eyes is elongated.
Nice.
You should have seen him sick, Pat. He ate a batch of cookies and he was fucking. He goes, "Oh my god, dude, I was elongated." It was funny as shit. He sat down. He says, "Don't mind me, I'm elongated."
Yeah.
I made a meme or a one of them GIFs.
Yeah.
And I cleared it around, but it was like I went down off the chair. I think that was the first one I ever tried to make, man.
Yeah. So, have you been doing that still? Are you making them or what?
No, man.
What the fuck are you waiting for?
Let me show you something cool. Let me show you something cool, man. I forgot.
You know, you can actually make those and sell them to people in the States where they can actually buy them from you.
Yeah.
By what? What were we talking about?
The cookies. The butter, schmutter.
Butter.
You're a good nurse.
Yeah, what you made the cookies from.
Oh.
You used Don Bear's recipe and you made the smutter and you made cookies and you became elongated for like a week.
Yeah. But I hadn't made any. I hadn't done that in a while.
I know.
I forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
I was elongated.
Let me show you this. Let me show you this shit.
I was gonna bake some cookies, but I got high.
I was gonna bake some cookies, but then I got high.
I got these like grill parts.
Okay.
I was gonna say that's what I thought they looked like. Burner covers.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, I could actually use those. I'll buy them off you.
Well, these wouldn't fit your vehicle.
No, they'd fit my barbecue grill.
Oh no, you couldn't use this.
They're plastic.
Oh, aluminum ones.
It's
okay.
It's thin metal over like some kind of a plastic.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. If it was all metal, I'd buy them off you.
Yeah.
I need new burner covers.
No shit.
I want to do something with them. They look cool as fuck, don't they?
You know what that would be cool? You could use those as a template for spray painting shit.
Yeah.
You know, like camouflage painting and like a rifle stock or something.
Yep.
Because that's kind of what like that cryptic design and that rattlesnake design that they use. Yeah.
The part there was a black like opposite of this pattern. It's a black, real thin this clips into.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that would be the same thing. It's the same like design. Actually, I was gonna get my little cutter.
I've seen people modify the front grills of old pickup trucks with things like that.
I cannot. It's just off size. My openings on the front of my truck, I got two. One on each side.
Right.
And the grill it's the stock grill. It's not all fucked up or nothing.
Oh, okay. So you just want to let it be. I got you.
Well, I tried to fit. You know what I mean? It's just the odd size. These are not the.
Right.
It's like a 10-inch by 28-inch opening, and these are. If I stack them up, they're over. I can't get them to fit in there.
Right.
But I believe I could make out of this plastic. It's real thin. I believe I can make like a template out of this.
Yeah.
Cut it out and stick it together. And then maybe.
You know what those are really great for? Is cutting stencil.
Yeah. For what?
Stenciling.
Oh, stenciling?
Yeah. You get those things cut right, and I'm telling you what, you could do a flame set on those with those things, or all kinds of different, yeah, dude, you could stencil out some really badass shit with those things.
Cool.
All right, folks, I'm gonna head on out of here.
All right, man.
Time.
Good night, brother.
Good news. Dream well, Patriot.
Y'all take
you
care.
Dream however you want to dream, man.
It don't matter. I don't remember it anyway.
Well, then dream well.
Mr. Dream Police over here.
Right.
I want you to lay back, elongated 70%, with your feet 2 degrees above your heart, resting at a 32 beats per minute.
Yeah. Well,
intermittent REM sleep.
Yeah.
And wake up well rested, please.
There you
go. Right.
Oh, my jack came out, I think.
But yeah, something like that, or there's all kinds of different things.
Oh, dude, you know what else you could do? You could get you some fucking red sand, man, and aluminum cast you a fucking grill for that bitch.
Dude, I got the aluminum.
Oh, yeah. You can make a casting so you can make it out of aluminum.
Yeah, make a grill any design you wanted out of that shit.
With that design on it.
Yeah.
Then
let me show you the
melt out the aluminum.
Let me show you. Hang on. You guys got a second?
Yeah.
I got quite a few of them. They're just around me. Oh, good Lord. I'm going to give me something to drink. I'll be right back.
Right on, man.
Oh.
Holy shit. Yeah. See, you can cast fuckers like that in aluminum, dude, and then shape them any way you wanted. Yeah.
And then this is the back.
Right.
But you see how it's like,
Hi, baby. I see you up there. You're trying to see. Little puck dog. Put, 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 put.
but I gotta cut all this shit off here. All this off the edge. It's
Mhm.
basically an edge.
What the hell is that?
There's an edge all the way around here. About that tall.
Yeah.
Oops, hold on. I can't figure it out. It's this bottom edge here. Hold on.
Yeah, the lip. I saw it.
I'm having a retard moment with the camera here. You know, it just doesn't look the same on when I'm looking at the screen. Is what I mean. You know, it's hard to get the same the way I can see it. You know? Does that make sense? Like them painting emerald. They look totally different on screen. Have you noticed that?
What's that? The paintings?
The paintings look totally different when you look at them on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for real. I mean,
Isn't that weird?
right. I mean, that face.
They look totally different there.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Okay, that face in there that you see.
Yeah,
you see it on the screen.
Yeah,
it's hard to see it in the picture when you're looking at it straight on.
Really.
It's fairly difficult to
It's
make
like
it out.
it's like an optical illusion.
Correct.
And it's hard to see the real bright yellow.
Right, the lines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I
like
mean, I know it's there. I can see it when I look at it because I know it's there.
Right.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
Isn't that weird?
That is awesome. But because of the texture. I think it's because of the texturing that's in the picture itself.
Yeah, there's a lot in that. It's hard to see it. There's a lot in that, right in the center. But I left it. That's why I thought it was cool like that. That's why I left it.
I'm seeing all kinds of weird, like, faces in this thing.
Oh yeah.
They're all over the place. And
I used a hard enamel for that. That's hard enamel there. It made it different.
It's actually quite creepy when you stop and look at it.
Like it's called an acrylic pour.
Hey, Florida, how much time did you do all together?
Like altogether, maybe 9-10 years.
Shit.
But my last charge was in 92.
Yeah.
And like the most I had to do was from 98 to 04. I had to finish. I had to go back. I had violated parole. I did 4 years on parole, and
Wow, they hammered you.
count that shit.
Yep.
And all that. They was giving out hella game time, man. Like as soon as you got there, they knocked the third off your center. And for me, that was like 3 years.
Yeah.
3 off the 10-year sentence. Well, I'd already learned my lesson. I said, I'm done with this shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Test. Couple of them. Man, they shot my ass back so quick, buddy.
Oh yeah, Chris Capan. Check this out. Yeah, I don't think he was. Yeah, this kind of a. It changed though. It did change when you were making it. Remember?
About 5 altogether for
Now,
trim.
that skull in it is now you can see that both.
Right.
You know,
And there's another one that's down here. And if you look down at the bottom there, it's like an
See,
arm.
that looks
There's
cool,
like
man.
the hooded creatures over here.
Yeah, that looks cool as shit, man.
They
It
look
don't
like,
look that cool in person. Trust me.
right. And then there's
That
this.
looks badass,
Then there's
man.
this creature. It's this is this. It looks like a creature right there.
Yeah, it does, man. Yeah. That's
Okay.
badass. I see it. Yeah, like the face right there. Yep.
Right. And he's after these
Weird, man.
guys with the hoods on them over here.
That's cool as shit, man. It didn't look that cool when I was.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it is awesome. Oh man. No, but I got a bunch of shit done today. I'm just about got that cooler finished and another patio cooler. Got another one finished and got 2 sets of dice finished. And
Hey, you need to. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna take a video of the dice tomorrow because I got to do marketing for them tomorrow and then put them up online too. I got to get something selling, something moving.
man, I think you should get that double throw saw going and start cutting some slabs and making some furniture out of that, and that'll bring you some money right there.
Right. Well,
You know,
unfortunately, I don't have a double throw saw yet. I have to build it.
yeah. I mean, I can't. I mean, that's not something.
Right. I know. Right. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm going to build
that's something you're just gonna whip together. I mean,
right. That's
man. I mean, how awesome would that be to just cut some slabs and then you'd have some slabs to work with.
Right.
That'd be fucking cool.
I got that 30-inch. I know I got a 30-inch mill saw. It's got a 12. It's got a 6 pack. I'm gonna extend it out to 24, so I can do 24 foot logs.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And I'm gonna build that double swing saw.
But still, though, I mean, 24 foot. That's a lot. That's a hell of a fucking. That's a pretty big. What does it do? Just goes back and forth.
Yeah, it rolls along tracks. Along the saw itself is mounted on a unit that rolls along the tracks above the log.
Okay.
All right.
Hell yeah.
And
you're set up, right?
Do what?
That's already set up.
That it's put together, but it's not in a place where we can actually utilize.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I got you. And you ain't got your roof all over that, do you? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay,
right.
I
got the roof. And, yeah.
That's where you're talking about, where you got that beam.
Right. All that framework is out for the mill. Yeah.
Man, dude.
Life happened and everything else had to go first.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that sucked. But
dude, I mean, that I would try to work towards that, because I mean, dude, you make some money with some fucking slabs of wood, dude. Just think of it.
That's what we're doing, you know.
Build one coffee table every 6 months and sell that bitch for $1,200. $1,500 maybe. The right person.
Right. I know.
You know,
I've got a 40-inch lathe as well, or 36-inch lathe. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta get my shop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right now I'm working on I'm working on the outside of the garage for the most part because it's like there's no room to work on shit inside the garage kind of thing.
But don't you got the trees are basically living right now, but right?
Well, they're dormant, most of them. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So you basically would just cut it as you need it.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. If I need it, but the thing I'm really looking at is I'm looking at timber construction.
Right.
I want to be able to cut my timber myself for building my big barn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to put in probably going to be about 120, 130 foot by 60 foot barn.
Dude, I got about 12 or 13 pine trees, man. That'd be perfect.
Well, it's going to have a second. Its second story is going to be all the different workshops. Now down below, you could drive a tractor trailer, flatbed tractor trailer through that damn thing, and it's got a full gantry, the whole center section of the building. So you could unload that son of a bit. All you got to do is pull in, load it up, or unload that flatbed and pull out the other side, and you're on your way. And that's all going to be connected to my kiln, where we're going to be drying and shaping all the big timbers and stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay. And it's also going to be the area where all the workshops are. The leather, the fabric, the wood crafting, the leather working.
It's where you're gonna have your slave labor camp.
No, it's basically going to be a production center. It's not necessarily a slave labor camp. Oh my god, that's funny shit. But no, it's basically
Just fucking
fucking crazy shit.
I'll just fucking with you.
I know, but yeah, I know. But these are all things that facilitation for creation of like
Yeah, no, fuck, man, dude. If you had the area to work in, man, I knew this dude that had 3 separate garages, man. Each one was for a different thing. One for PVC, one for steel and mechanics, and what was the other one for? I think painting and varnishing and shit, body paint and body.
body painting, yeah.
But it all had, each one had air, all the, 3, that was the shit right there, because you could spread out your work basically.
Right. Exactly. And then you pull it in a paint bay and you paint the side of it.
Yeah, and they would do wood and 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 they had power running to all of it, air running to all of it, and it was that old galvanized pipe.
Well, that workshop that I'm building is intended to. There's the 20 foot at the end of it's going to be the milling area.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the rest of it's going to be basically your workshop, timber construction, mortars, tenon kind of stuff, and your that's where the swing blade saw would be. That's where the shapers and stuff like that will be. So I could actually do the work.
Man, shit, you could just make a slab.
I don't know, but I think Battery just had a stroke.
What?
Why?
Look at chat.
No, man.
What the fuck? What the hell is that?
Hey Bruce, what's up, Bruce? How you doing?
You know why? Fuck. I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, okay. There you go.
What's up, Battery?
So I forgot what we were talking about though. About oh yeah, no. This is what you do. Emerald. If you had a way you could like saw you a slab and maybe make the pour the epoxy. I'm just saying, you don't have to.
Well, there is opportunity.
make
I mean, I do have one of those. What do they call those damn things? Chainsaw mills.
Do you? Okay.
Attachments. I've got a chainsaw mill attachment. I've never used it, but I
Yeah, that'd be yeah. I would. I'm not a chainsaw guy, but you know.
But I mean, it's not a problem. I do it all the time. But you know,
started.
Right.
But I mean, I guess if you took your time, I mean, shit, that thing would cut it. I mean, it would cut. You know, you let it. But man, if you was to make like finish the slab and let them put like the legs on it or whatever they want, you know, they want to make.
I can get out my hand planers and stuff like that, and get her down to where she's manageable. But it's a definite doable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be something unique that somebody wouldn't mind paying a little more just because nobody else would have it. You know, that's why I would want. You know, yeah.
Well, there's a couple things that I want to try and do with that, and I want to do live edge tables like that.
Oh yeah.
You cut an angle off you cut the trunk at an angle to make the coffee table, and then you make at a shorter angle to make the end tables.
I'm gonna make a coffee table / sex robot.
You sick son of a bitch.
Come on, man.
That way you can kick your feet up on it when you're not using it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
No, that's yeah.
And we'll call it my girlfriend.
Cherry 3000.
Cherry 2000 was a badass movie, man.
If you order now,
yes, battery.
It's
too damn much. You got that right, man.
It'll come with its own My Pillow if you order within the next 30 minutes. Mike Lindell is going to interrupt this commercial right now.
Holy shit!
But you know what? I would really like. I would really like to have
a sex robot coffee table.
No, an APC, a full track APC.
Oh yeah,
that would be the shit right
now. You go sticking your meat in there, that'll chew your meat up.
Dude, that'll take out trees, man.
You know what though, dude? What about
one of them? Have sex with that.
What about one of them flexible Russian bitches with the tracks on it, dude? You ever seen them motherfuckers?
You can't.
They go through like frozen rivers like a tank.
Can't go anywhere near the tracks with anything hanging out.
Say what?
You can't be around you can't leave anything hanging out with any of that exposed machinery.
Right.
Exposed machinery.
Yeah. Well, you know, with your balls hanging out.
Oh shit. I don't know where you were going with that there. I was thinking more practical. Hey, I think I figured out a way we can make I can get my backhoe to move around the property since it doesn't move under its own power. I'm thinking about mounting a winch onto it, and I can just hook to a
drag it.
Where I need it.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, because all the backhoe equipment works, all the front bucket shit works. It's just it can't go nowhere.
Yep. Battery. You know, I got him a Christmas present, but you got to grow it yourself, man. It's a hydroponic battery, but I only got the seed. You got to grow it yourself.
Oh,
When
I
it
know what I
grows,
wanted to ask you. Is your backhoe hydraulic drive or is it mechanical drive to a gas engine?
Hydraulic drive.
Okay.
Yeah, shit,
You know,
yeah,
now
man.
to ask that question, I'm having problems with a safety shutoff switch somehow, or a
Yeah.
bypass valve that's not kicking on or in or some shit.
Well, what I was thinking is that maybe your drive pump is not operating correctly.
Everything else is moving perfectly, man. Strong. I just replaced all the hoses. There are no leaks in that system.
Okay.
And
Maybe
yeah,
it's
I
just
can't get it to engage the drive.
maybe it's just jammed up in there. It's just got to knock it loose.
Something. That's what I was thinking. But
the
the
thing
thing is,
Yes.
You forgot to get his powder.
Yes, I did.
if I put the stanchions down and I remove the tire, get the tires up off the ground,
Right.
and I put it in forward gear, the tires will start turning that way, but they have no power.
See, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like your drive pump is failing.
Is there a separate drive pump for the hydraulic?
There should be, yeah.
But I mean, on that system alone, it seems to be connected to everything else.
Oh, well, but they're all in line. I mean, they have to function in order, but the drive pump is the last on the list. The tracks are the last thing to be powered. You have a drive pump under there that drives that track. You have to find that. And I don't know if it's an electrical problem because I know there's a sensor in front of the drive pump.
Well, I have a safety device that's on the linkage.
Okay.
And turn around, and when it falls off, it won't go nowhere, and that's what it's acting like.
All right.
But the unit is on there, and there's no wiring connection to it at all.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, there's no wiring connection. There's never been.
Right.
I'll bet you that's
It's
what
just
it
it
is.
screws on to the fucking linkage. And as
Yeah.
long as it's there, it'll fucking operate.
I'll
Well,
bet you that's what it is.
That could be it. Yeah.
so I don't know what the hell to do about it. So
Well, you might have to get a new sensor.
Is there one coming off them stanchions that extend down? Is there a
no, that's all. All that systems are.
That's all off the main pump. Yeah.
So the drive unit is on its own pump.
Yes, there should. Well, it should be an auxiliary pump that does only the drive. It doesn't go to anything else. You should be able to follow it back from the hydraulic lines under the tracks, and just follow it back, and you'll find it. If not, I don't know what to tell you.
Right. I'll check on that. Because it goes back to the tri hook.
Okay. Yeah. Go back and I'm telling you, there should be a secondary pump there.
Well, I had to replace the hose, the hose that goes back there to all that stuff. So I'm like, I thought it was all connected together. It might be a secondary system, but I don't think that. I mean, nothing else is affected, and it's really got me fucking pissed off. Now the electrical
just that switch.
Okay, everything on this thing is that's electrical is fucked.
Oh Jesus! Yeah.
Okay. So none of the button switch, none of that stuff's hooked up or even functionable.
Yeah.
And and it's operated all this time like that. Okay.
Well, you may have to do some stripping down. Then you might have to take all those electrical systems down and replace them.
Yeah.
I mean, because that will definitely do that.
Dang. That sucks.
Yeah. That
secondary pump or not, that will shut you down. Yes.
So if a wire went bad, just one more system failure.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Fuck.
Well, I mean, that switch, I guess, that safety switch thing, you could bypass it.
Well, that's about 3 days worth of work going through that son of a bitch because I'm gonna have to go wire by wire.
Yeah. And
unit piece by unit device.
Yeah, you have to track it all down.
Or
it all needs to be replaced, dude.
Yeah,
it's all fucked.
Well, you would either like run 12 volts to it or ground it, either one, to like bypass it that way.
No,
Right.
I'm talking about even the circuits boards and the breakers, the fuses.
Relay.
I have to replace the fuse bank. I have to replace. I
Oh,
ran a
no.
hot wire to the center point on the key so that I could get the key to work. You know what I'm saying, through the thing, but it's directly connected to the.
Have you tried to drag it with the fucking with the front arm?
Oh,
Can
he's
you-
got a good idea. Get a winch and
Well,
Yeah, I thought about that, but if we try to take it across the yard, it's gonna leave holes all
Oh
over.
yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah.
Or down the driveway would suck.
well, it's got wheels, right? Not tracks.
Correct. It's got
So it
wheels.
wouldn't leave like big
Oh,
ruts.
well-
Drag it across.
No, but he's talking about using the arm to move it
To
along.
drag
no,
it,
you got a good idea with that winch, man. That'd be a good idea.
I think the winch is the way to go.
Yeah.
And just because if that's the way you got to get it to work, that's just how you got to do it.
Right. Because I can mount that bitch. I can mount that bitch straight to the front bucket and just make it pull it around.
Yeah.
I
mean,
need a back
when
hoe,
you get ideas, you got to
front
try.
hoe.
I need a front hoe.
Need me a couple side hoes.
A couple side hose is the best. And then you need a digger.
And
I don't
and a
believe-
digger.
I don't believe in side hose, man. I believe in just the one you want to be with.
Give me some brown hose, some white hose, some ornamental hose.
Right?
And I don't call them that, but
I can't take credit for that. I'm actually quoting my good friend Day Day. I'm not kidding, dude. Those statements come directly from things that he actually said to me.
battery thinks I'm bullshit, and I got him a Christmas present, but he's got to grow it himself.
No, there you go.
It's just a seed.
It's just a seed.
Yep. But you got to grow it. It's a
a seed
hydroponic
becomes such
battery.
wonderful things.
Yeah. Good night, Kim. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get going too, man. I'm like,
All right, man.
time for
Now
me
you
to
kicking us out.
You're bailing out. All right, man. We'll see you later, bro.
rock on, guys. Thanks everybody for coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. God bless you all. And
I'm
dream
gonna
well.
dream super well.
There you
You
go.
dream super well. You dream any way you like. Right.
I'm going to dream sideways.
Anyway, I like.
I'll see you guys tomorrow night. God bless.
Good night, man.
Later, man.
Holy sheep shit.
Good night. Good night, battery. Chris, Miriam, and Sick Pat, and I think that's everybody. Later, y'all.
Yeah. Good night, guys.